Silly question. Generally, I know you've only played 3 rounds. Do you units first, buildings first? I'm just asking because I'm going first. So
I thought you watched.
I did similarly. No, I don't.
You figure it out the same as the rest
Just
of
for
us.
posterity's sake, I know nothing.
Yeah.
So get
And I know
ready for
very
horrible
little.
play.
All right. Well, Sky gets to go first. Which direction do you want it to go?
The turn order.
Yeah.
The first player marker's right there.
Oh,
You
sorry.
can flip it over.
And I'm third either way. So.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, since we'll go this way.
Oh,
That's
thanks,
right.
buddy. No, that's kidding. That's fine.
All right.
I don't care.
Okay. Make sure your power marker's at 6.
6. Yep.
That's where it starts.
All right. Well. Okay. Well, we'll spend 1.
You may notice that the higher level buildings add combat results.
Okay.
Two places in this
Yeah.
place, like where the battle was
Yes.
occurring.
So you mean
Sun's
here?
buildings are doubly effective.
Okay.
Plus
So-
2 routes and plus 2 kills.
So my shrine is combat 0.
What's that?
My temple
Yours
is
do anything
plus
different
1
tonight?
round.
My embedded chaos nests add 1 kill unless there's a ziggurat or a greater god there than 0.
So my
But
ziggurat
you can
and my
only summon
castle.
units if you have a shrine. Is that correct?
Building.
A building. Right. Okay.
So my ziggurat and my castle of lead are 1 kill, and then the temple adds a route. Like if you're battling in the same area where they are.
Yep.
And that.
So he has 4 building types. He also has a castle of lead. So he'll be able to get 8 power from his buildings if he gets 1 of each type on the board.
Okay. I'm not sure what mine would look like. I haven't had time to read what you do.
In the first 3 rounds we played, power was pretty tight. It was pretty low values.
Right.
And the units obviously are not as powerful as the ones in Cthulhu Wars.
Yeah. And you can't immediately build in heaven.
You can.
Oh, you can.
Yep.
Okay.
I know what I'm gonna do for my move.
I have no idea.
Does anyone
Plus
else
1?
have like runes or
Yes.
ways to like make runes? quickly? Like, are we gonna be friends or?
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I still
Like,
remember
if
that
you
game.
want to take the moon, I can take the heavens. Are you
It's
cool
not.
with that?
It's not the god's friends. It's the god's war.
I prefer you.
I mean,
keep
I
your
feel like.
distance a little bit. So.
Well, the thing
While
is,
we-
everything is adjacent anyway.
Well, while we all figure this out, I don't think it should be teams.
I would prefer you guys
Well,
somewhere
you said it's
here.
meant to be everybody against chaos.
Just
Maybe.
so
I've
we.
never played it.
All right. Well, I'll
I'm
say
just another
this.
player.
Like. All right. Whatever. No, it's all
I
right.
heard the enamel. Is it
Enamel?
enamel?
That sounds
enamel
very weird.
mountains.
I don't want to get that.
It's very scenic
I'll
at this
go-
time of year.
I don't know. I'll go.
I'll be honest, I only went there because I know he can't immediately attack me over there.
Well, that's
so-
the thing is that
yeah.
I always like to. I like to share the safe places with you. If we can meet an accord, I'm not sure.
It doesn't say this anywhere yet, but only 1 building per area, except for chaos nests.
Oh,
They
so you
share
can't build
areas
2.
with other
Oh.
buildings. Yes.
Yeah. It seems to me like I don't know. I think it'll be more interesting if you and I just like find a way to prove our honor and optimism together
If
by
I want to move guys out of hell,
If
I
I
just
take the
spend
heavens
1, and then I can
and
like
you take the
move
moon,
as much as I want.
and we build an alliance of necessity
Necessity.
and safety
Yeah,
from the
and it
darkness.
would move together.
I don't
All right.
You could spend 1 power and move all of them to the gates of hell.
Yeah, but
And by the way, does anyone have runes already or ways to get runes? Or is
Nope.
no one?
I'll spend a power and put out chaos nest.
Oof, he's starting. So when it becomes embedded, you just flip it over. Is that it?
That's right.
Should
Now,
look
I want to
cooler.
do that because of the festering ability, which I read.
What does that do?
When my nests share an area with an enemy building, they produce extra power.
yes,
You don't have to do that if they share. But can we kill
You
your
can.
buildings?
you could
Like just
destroy
like they're a
it.
unit like anything else?
You could destroy it if Sky has a unit there, and then your units aren't
Then you
there.
do a battle.
And then you
So
try-
can the nest defend itself on its own? Or?
A chaos nest has a combat of 0.
So it's just okay. Because I just quickly with these buildings, so it says combat, say temple 2 routes. Is that only defending, or
If you start a battle in an area with your temple, it will also add to your battle results,
right? So you
even
can
though
so you,
you're the attacker.
right. So you can attack with a temple.
No.
No, that's what I'm
It
saying.
doesn't have a combat value. It just adds to.
Oh,
your
it
combat
adds to it,
results.
right, sorry. Okay, yeah, plus the, yeah, correct. No, that's
Alright.
fair enough.
He built a shrine in Outer Hell. It's back to you.
Okay.
So when I let them out, I have to let them out there. Gates of Dawn.
Gates of Dawn. That's where from Hell.
Oh, and that's
So
two.
Unless you're using your Hellborn ability, units only come out of Hell to the Gates of Dawn. That's the only way.
So this whole round is the first action phase, is that
That's
correct? Right, so any of this time I can't use these two bottom.
Correct.
Right,
So-
okay, no, that's all right.
If I use my
Alright.
special ability, am I allowed to let them out like right here or something?
Yes.
Okay. That sounds cool. I wanna do that. Archer.
Okay.
Ooh, you could battle it, like, it depends on how much dice they roll. Probably 1 or something.
Okay. Hmm. Let's go.
Did you notice that, like, the shrine here, then the temple, there's a shrine in the temple. And here there's the
Oh, I didn't
temple,
notice that,
and then the shrine's in the temple. And then if this, you can see that it's on top of here with the shrine in the middle.
Oh, okay.
In like,
Oh, okay, so that,
It builds
oh,
up.
okay, yeah,
It
okay,
builds
I
up.
didn't notice that.
and then I'm not sure
What the hell?
if this is similar to anything. But
I mean, what the chaos?
I'll take.
So it spends.
But this is like totally
I
different.
fought,
to all
we
the
won.
other buildings.
Okay. So Lady of Disease, Malia, costs 2 combat or 2 power.
Mhm.
Okay. 0 combat. So I can't start a battle with just her.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a combat value. I may be able to. I'll have to check that. But the ability is Plague. Battle may only be declared in Malia's area if the attacker first spends 1 VP.
Right, okay. Well, I can't do that at the moment. So.
That's right.
Alright.
And then I took I Fought, We Won as a gift. So during the council phase, on the count of 3, all enemy players either hold up a finger or a closed fist. A finger indicates that I earn 1 power to a maximum of 4. A fist means that that player loses 1 power. If a player fails to respond, I choose 4.
And you can do that once per round.
Once per council.
Yeah, you can do it now. If
Council phase.
You want, right?
Oh, that's
You
when
can
we're
do it.
Step 3
generating
of the
stuff.
council phase. Yep,
Also, so it's already.
So
past
this
step
means you
3.
get 1. This one's I lose 1,
that's right.
Okay.
and there's no middle ground.
So you've got,
That's right.
So it's already past.
He
step
was chaos in our 3-turn test game, and he took that gift first, and it was pretty annoying.
So you felt.
Yeah, and I was playing 2 factions at the same time, so I
So-
kept putting up one.
I feel
so
like we all hate chaos.
yeah.
We're meant to be.
I'm gonna put 0
Oh,
down.
we're all
'cause
gonna hate each other before the end of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
think what
especially
I'm gonna do
chaos.
this round, and I'm gonna have 1 extra.
It's your turn,
power.
so go put your plan into
Yeah.
action.
Okay. What was it? And so do I? So I want to use this. I'll put it like right.
That's for moving units out of hell.
Oh, that's for you.
Has nothing to do with building.
So
new
that means
buildings.
I'm allowed to build it here.
Yes, you
yeah.
can. The
Yeah,
only place
I
you
wanna-
can't build buildings is the Spike and the Sky Dome.
Yeah.
So if you've got a combat value of 0, do you automatically lose, or you still have to roll the dice? Is that? Oh, you placed that?
Okay, done.
Because I won't lie, one of my fragments is Conqueror, Destroyer, Shrine, or Chaos Nest and Battle. But
Well, you can't declare battle because you don't have any victory points. And Mali is there.
okay, is that? Oh, you can only declare battle if you've got victory points. Is that correct?
When Mali is there.
Oh, sorry.
That goes
Gotcha.
for me as well. If I declare a battle in an
Ah,
area that
okay.
has Malia in it, I have to spend a victory point.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
You may declare a battle even if you would roll 0 combat dice, as long as you have at least 1 unit present.
So, but I can't do that because your monsters are correct.
Right, because you
yeah,
can't pay
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
So this protects both of us.
Yeah. Right.
What is that person's ability?
Eruption action costs 2. Remove a chaos nest or reduce an embedded one to a basic one, and place all brews from your unit pool into that area.
Whoa.
You may not erupt in an area containing a ziggurat or an enemy greater god.
Now, my question to you though is, that's a gift ability or not?
It's not a gift.
They can do
These are
that
gifts.
no matter what.
Yep.
Oh, when I build a temple, my units that start on a storm temple may skip over one area when moving. In doing
Wilfred?
so,
Put Bella in my bedroom and close the door, please.
Okay,
okay. So I basically get to move 2 areas if I start from a temple or a ziggurat.
Okay.
That
Fly?
Fly
Yeah.
ability.
Makes it like crawling chaos.
Let's do 2.
Do you want me to tell us
Is
this
that
door
2 or 3?
as well?
Oh,
Yes.
3, sir.
Because I've got the AC on.
Oh, cost 2 plus one, sir.
Unless somebody's turned it off. Is it still on?
So
Yeah,
just correct me if I'm wrong. Can I
Okay.
upgrade that
The
to
screen
that?
is on.
Yeah, I
The
think you can
screen
do
is
that.
black. It's like
Is it?
gray.
For 2 and
That
then
means
you
on.
do that.
It's on if there are numbers.
Yeah, there's zeros.
Two. Oh no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to put a mortal here.
C has a gift that's pretty annoying. It says, as soon as you get to 0 power, everybody else loses a power.
Oh, okay.
One.
How VP or how do we get VP?
During the council phase, you get 1 VP per building,
Okay, I see.
and then for each full fragment.
There's a completed full fragment. I see. I see. That's where it kind of matters.
Spend 1. Now I'm gonna have to move 2 of these guys to there.
Not there. This is the only way to come out of hell.
Oh, I thought, does he have an ability though?
Yeah.
He can't use it until after the first council phase.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, spaghettios. You could build something there. You could summon.
Right.
That's when just hardest guy then.
Whoa, who is that?
I don't know. It's called the Mistress, apparently.
Doesn't sound very bad.
It's darkness is a mortal hero. It gets it has 1 combat, and
Its gift is
its
hunger.
gift is hunger that will affect it. But do you get anything from summoning the mistress? Is there a
No, it just says place. No, there's nothing that says summon a mistress. So.
okay? Now he's got 2 fragments that it's a 2-parter. All right, part A and part B. So part A, he has to collect in combat a unit or building from each other empire.
Oh, so they want
And
to
as
attack us
soon
all.
as he has them on that fragment, he gets 2 gifts.
I see. So he really wants to attack all of us.
Yes.
Well, it was a good thing that we started so freaking far away. Let him attack chaos.
That's right.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
2. Hmm.
How do you destroy like a nest? You just assign a kill to that.
No, just have units in the area with it at the end of the combat.
And,
And then
then
you
it
can
gets
destroy.
destroyed.
Is this, by the way, is this like
What do you want to just
Cthulhu Wars and that we can build in the oceans? Just
Yes. and move in the ocean?
Cool.
They say just imagine, even in our world, there are thousands of tiny islands counting out the sea.
But are you allowed to battle buildings by themselves?
Yes.
Yeah, you just roll.
Are you sure you want to spend a power just to battle my nest?
No.
I mean, you want to make one
It's
of
gonna
those.
get you towards your goal, though.
You want to make one of those a temple, right? So you get extra power.
Yeah.
So it's for each, that powers each type of building, is that correct?
That's
Right.
You're allowed to
And
do whatever you
I
want.
only have 1 type of building. So
Okay.
I have to do this to get more power for my buildings.
Yeah, no, that's right.
By seeding them with other people. Guru.
So-
Storm.
zero power.
Sky. Into the shade.
What?
Two.
A shade. What?
Throwing some shade.
What do you mean by shade?
I wanted to know how much it was.
Oh.
It may have been better to put your first shrine here, and then you could have moved some trolls out with 1 power instead of spending 2 on her.
Can
Then
you
you
have
have
it?
enough to put another shrine up.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay, just me.
One, two, so.
I'm not moving.
Alright. So,
Alright.
how much power do you get per nest of this? 1 or
1 currently, because they're festering.
That's
Gain 1 power during the power phase for each of your nests, embedded or otherwise, that shares an area with an enemy empire's building. Then once I can embed them, they will get chaos feature and will produce another power, so it'll be 2 for each.
very nice. Okay.
Okay, so +1 power for Glorantha's gift or blessing for all of you guys,
Okay.
and then 2 for each type of building you have in play. So 2 for me.
2, 1, 2. So
So you should all be at 5.
just type of building, so you should have 4.
Yep, right.
And then +1 power per fragment you have with at least 1 gift. I have 1.
Yep.
That goes up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then minimum power rule. And if you don't have any abilities or gifts that affect during the power phase, which I do, festering is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I thought you said they had to be.
Festering is just in the same area. That's the basic unique ability. Once they're embedded, they will also do an additional power.
Okay. Alright. And then it says during the power phase. But I don't have VP yet.
Yep.
Okay, so I can't do that inferiority complex yet.
That's right.
It's a delayed start.
Yep.
Okay.
So then we go to the council phase. The player amongst you 3 that has the most power becomes the first player.
Five,
I've got 5,
five.
so I guess.
So you break the tie and then decide which way it goes.
Okay. Do you want to-
Well, you break it, so if you tell me I am.
I can't pick myself though, correct?
You can.
You
Oh,
can.
okay. I'd rather not. Where would you?
I mean,
Where
I don't
would
mind
you
seeing
want
where
to-
the darkness goes so that we could respond to the darkness.
Do you want to be first guy? No.
Yeah, it's not up to you.
No, I'm just gorging
But
opinion
just
here.
because, like, you and I, like, we're not the ones who have any kind of necessity
Well, you know
to
what?
go after each
How
other.
about I'll
Okay.
remain the same
Right.
and
Cool.
keep it going.
Okay. Then you get 1 VP for each building you have in play. So starting with you.
Yep.
You have 3.
Yep.
Storm also
3.
has 3. Darkness has 2. Chaos has 4. And then also +1 VP for each complete fragment you have.
Oh, wait, this Mad God thing doesn't count for buildings, or does it count for buildings?
This will go up by 1 for every unit and building that's eliminated.
And buildings,
Would
okay.
you like to help me get out of here?
Oh no, just
I can
units.
gladly
Only
give you
units.
some.
Cool.
I'm waiting for you to build
And
something a
then
bit
he's
meaner,
not going to
but
be in
it's-
play for a little while, so you
Okay.
don't have to worry about it.
Why can't he come into play out of curiosity?
Malia has to be out before Magnamator can come out. The Magnamator has to come out before the Mad God can come out.
Okay.
Okay? And then council phase abilities. Starting with first player, do you have any council phase abilities?
Nope.
Council phase abilities?
I do have council phase abilities, so, but that's only, actually, no, I don't, sorry, not bad. I
Okay.
don't think I do.
Mine is I fought, we won. So on the count of 3, you're going to either have to hold up a finger to give me a power or a fist to lose a power.
Okay.
All right? And if you don't respond,
Finger,
I get to choose for you.
finger, you get a power. Fist, we lose a power. Yeah?
Yep.
So does it matter
3.
which finger we give you?
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
So you lose 1 and I get 2.
I was tempted to use another finger, but we won't. We won't be so vulgar. For
Not on the video.
Yeah.
Okay? And then the Chaos Rift isn't open and it's not to the Great Compromise, so we skip those. Then it goes back to the action phase. So you go first.
Okay. Alright, I will, 1, 2, 3, upgrade my temple to a ziggurat.
place a ziggurat, you get a gift.
Yep, I do. So first vagrant, place to a ziggurat. I will get call to justice. So council phase, select any unit on the map belonging to any empire. Relocate that unit to the sun god's area. If that unit is in hell, it does not need permission to leave.
Storm.
1, 2, 3. I'll do the same thing. There's my ziggurat down, and I will grab Whirlwind pre-battle. When a battle is declared involving my unit, not a lone building, I may add 1 battle die to my combat total and relocate any Storm Brothers from any areas to the battle.
Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And bring up Magna Mater. Thed.
What's Fed?
Thed will go to Gennard's Garden. And I will take Embed.
What's in bed do?
For 2, I can flip a Chaos Nest to its embedded set.
Ah.
Magna Mater, combat value is equal to the roll of a d6, and then he has the Eruption ability for 2. Remove a Chaos Nest from the board, or flip it to its unembedded side, and all the brews can go into that area.
Okay.
Agree. And then
And I believe you get a gift.
Ancestor worship.
Ancestor worship. Sure you want that one first?
What?
Are you sure you want that one first? That just lets you build your castle of lead, right?
Yeah. And
Maybe
then it
build up
says
your power base first.
power base. It's
Yeah.
power base.
Well, now you've only got 2 types of buildings on the board. You want to get more power before you worry about the castle of lead. It's pretty expensive. It's something that'll help you this turn. If you really want it, I mean, go ahead and take it. You've got the mistress on the board.
Yeah.
What does hunger do? That's her gift.
Hunger.
Or fear. Fear is a good one. Black market, you can start getting rooms.
You could kill your father's Chaos Nest.
Mm-hmm.
That's always good, because he's getting a lot of power. Way too much power.
Just 4. It's the same amount you got for your
You're about
buildings.
to bed. Shut up. Stop waylaying and misleading young people.
You're gonna have a temple out. You're gonna get 6. Just leave me alone.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna kill you.
What?
Gonna scour chaos, purge it with fire. Like. Did you make your move?
Yeah, I did.
What's your new power?
Hunger.
What's it do?
It's for the mistress.
Battle ability.
Instead of it's in a battle. Instead of rolling her die in combat, the mistress may instead contribute your choice of +1 kill or +2 routes to your rolled battle results.
She's very deadly.
Cool. Sky. So that could be your first chaos piece for your collection.
What do you mean?
Because you need a chaos piece, a sky piece, and a storm piece. Right?
Just with, can I ask a question? Just with this one, Nobilities Oblige. You may remove both your gifts on your Great Decree Hero Quest from your Empire Street, which
Mhm.
sheet, I should say. Does that include that one itself?
Sure.
Okay. You may achieve those hero quests again in gifts as in that one. Yeah. Sounds pretty good. Alright, I'm going to do a Great Decree for Dragon. As an action, spend 1 power and select another player to gain 2 power. You may not do this during your first action phase of the game.
I've got 2.
He's got 1.
He's got 5.
Well, obviously you're not gonna pick one.
Since you're in hell, and I'm hoping eventually you'll get my son to take 2 power,
Got 2 power.
and I will use Release Oblige. It happens in the power phase. You may remove both gifts, so as I just said, on your Great Decree hero quest from your Empire sheet, earn 1 VP and 1 rune, and may achieve those hero quests again, earning gifts as normal.
Yep.
The gifts taken do not have to be the same ones as original choice.
Storm. Oh, and don't forget, this is the second action phase, so you can use Hellborn. Yeah.
What does Hellborn do?
1 power, he can take all his units from Hell and put them anywhere on the
Without
surface.
permission.
I'm going
I
to.
wonder because I want to enter hell as well. 'Cause I
I'm
wanna
going to spend a
play
power
Bear
and initiate a
there.
combat here.
Okay.
I get a +1 kill the ziggurats, so I assume it's auto.
Well, you don't kill buildings. But at the end of the fight, since you have units alone with an enemy building, you can destroy it.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead.
Do you need to destroy an enemy building? to get a gift?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get. I think I know how to get 7
Two.
power before the 3rd council. phase or
Festering.
whatever. Okay. 1, 2. To build this to a temple.
Okay. Sky?
Alright. I will do another Great Decree. As an action, spend 1 power and select another player to gain 1 rune. Gain a rune.
Top room?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Is that what these are?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I look?
Yep.
Yeah, but I
Does
didn't
it
think you
happen
showed it with us.
automatically or no?
No.
No, you just choose when to do it.
You do it during the action phase, if you want to use
For what
it.
it's worth.
So are runes all worth the same amount, or is
Nope.
So I don't understand the symbols here because it's not like a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or whatever. Is it a 0 and just a power? Is there
I have no
a
idea.
chart to interpret runes in the rules?
There are example runes.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't
Well,
show.
that's spread-
It doesn't
spread-
show
spread
all
the love
50 of them.
around a little
I mean, the symbol doesn't matter.
Yeah, but so
Just the text matters.
just the text matters. Okay.
And then it's your turn. Sky is out of power.
Oh, sorry. Should have mentioned that. Apologies.
You don't have to mention it. We'd have to notice it.
No, okay. Well, I should mention it. I am, just in case you didn't hear, I'm out of power.
Hmm. Oh wait, sorry. I'm out of power. Already.
I noticed.
One shrine somewhere. I'll do it to go from hell. I guess I can use those guys next turn since I have. Well, yeah, I want to get 6 power, so I want to have all 3 different types.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it to a from hell, so right here then.
Yep.
He's
Did-
spreading.
wait, did you
He's
just
spreading.
destroy it?
He's spreading.
That's what
Yeah, I
chaos
thought
does,
you
I
would
would
do that.
imagine.
Good.
Okay.
I thought you would
That's
do
it.
that.
Power phase, you'll get 1 from Glorantha's Blessing,
Yep.
and then 2 for each type of building.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You get 6, right? So you
No,
got
I
7?
got 7.
Yeah, you're at 7 total.
Yeah.
And
Plus
then
1 power for
plus
each.
1 per fragment. I've got 2 fragments with at least 1 gift each, so that's 2
Okay.
power.
Oh, with 1 gift each. I got
So you get
1.
1,
I get 3.
you get 2,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
and you get another 1.
I'm going to. Could you please
Wait, why do I
minus
get
2
another
VP
one?
for me? I'm going to take 4 with my inferiority
And then
complex.
comes the abilities and gifts, starting with Sky.
Yep. So I can remove both this from my Great Decree. And
Wait, what?
I earn
Wait till it's your turn.
I from the Empire ship, and then 1 victory point and 1 rune. So, yep, I will do that.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a victory point for Sun
And do I grab a rune?
and a rune. And then yours, you gave up how many? 2?
2.
And then mine, I have Festering and Chaos feature. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's me at 11. Another question you have?
I just figured out my question.
Oh, I've got a question. When can you use runes?
During the action phase.
Action phase. Thank you.
Or when it says, because there are some runes that say when to use it as well.
Okay. Ryan has 10 power. That's probably the most amongst you guys.
Oh, because chaos doesn't count for some reason.
Yeah, Chaos can never be first player.
It'll go that way.
Okay. And then 1 victory point for each building, and 1 victory point for each completed fragment. So I'll have 6 buildings. Well, let's do you guys first, because on my turn the spike shot. So you have 3 buildings.
I have 3 buildings.
You have 3 buildings.
I have 3.
You have 3 buildings. But before yours gets up there, the spike shatters. All right. So here's the Chaos Rift.
Did it blow up before you counted his shrine or after?
Nope. After, because his victory points came first, then yours, then mine. The spike shatters, and then his victory points.
Why is his last?
Oh wait,
I went that
yes,
way.
he's first player.
Yeah.
So his victory points first, then
yours.
mine. The spike shatters.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have 1
Then
less.
his, then yours. So you have 1 less.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's right.
Okay. Council phase abilities and gifts. Starting with you. Council phase stuff.
Do I have a council phase? I do not have a council phase.
You ready for I Fought We Won?
Yeah, sure.
Fist or finger. 3, 2, 1.
I have lots of power, so
So you each lose 1, and I get 1.
I still got 7.
And I don't have blood sacrifice. So any council phase stuff for you?
No, I just got battle.
And council phase stuff for Scott.
Call to justice. Select any unit on the map belonging to the Empire. Relocate that unit to the Sun God's area.
Okay.
So that's 0 power, I'm guessing? And that's
0 combat.
0 combat. Oh, how much? For the purposes of releasing the Sun God, how much?
0.
0. Okay.
He
that-
can't let you. You roll a d6 first to see what its combat value is. If I roll a 1, it's not strong enough to let you.
But, I mean, I think I'll take those odds every.
Okay.
Well, a D6 is better than a 0 in most people's book, I'd imagine. Well, I just gave you power, so I would
You should stop doing
appreciate.
that.
Yeah, I would
You
appreciate.
should really stop doing that. When
Maybe if you give me.
No, I think
Your bonus
you've
is
got
down
enough
there.
powers.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
Alright. Are we
Okay.
done with the council phase?
Yes. Now the Chaos Rift struggle. All right. So each non-Chaos Empire, you have to take a building or unit, except a Greater God, from the map and put it in the rift. All right. Its cost will contribute to how close you get to closing the rift.
Can you tell us?
Most people dump a shrine because they're easy to replace. But you may want to make a more concerted effort to close the Chaos Rift quickly. Oh, also, forgot this. Spike shatters, catastrophe goes here, and I immediately earn this gift and 1 rune. At the end of each Chaos Rift struggle, if the rift is not closed, take another rune. When the Chaos Rift closes, turn this gift face down. So I get a rune.
Alright.
First rune I've ever seen. All right. Okay.
How many?
So when the spike shattered, when I got victory points, we scored victory points, then the spike shattered. All right. Just want to make sure I do things in the correct order. So I got the room. All right. Then each player, including me, is going to pick 1 through 6, hide the number that you've selected. Okay? This will be how much power you're going to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
So when you reveal it, add them together to determine the commitment to closing the Chaos Rift minus the value that I selected.
Mm-hmm.
All right? then each player loses the amount of power he or she committed, and the players who contributed the least power additionally lose 1 victory point. Okay? Then you add the power commitment, which was the total, to the total cost of the units and buildings in the rift to determine the total commitment. So that will be the number that you're trying to roll less than.
On how much?
Because then you roll dice equal to the number of empires in play to determine the current Chaos Rift strength. If the strength is lower than the total commitment, the rift closes. Otherwise, it remains open.
All right, so let's just do an example.
So first, you need to choose a unit.
First, I
A
want to
building
do a
on the map.
hypothetical phase so I can see the math and how it would work out.
Yep.
All right.
So if you each put in a shrine,
This is not what actually is going to happen. Let's assume I do that.
you don't. You just choose one.
You can't do more than one.
Nope.
Well, what's that?
One per empire. Let's say you each put in a shrine.
Yep.
And then you choose how much power you're going to
All
commit.
right. Let's say I did 5.
Okay?
Let's say I did 1.
Okay. So you contributed the least. You would lose a victory point.
You're right.
Mine cancels out those 2, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 4 6-sided dice,
We have
you'll
to
have to
roll.
roll 7 or less.
It's not equal to, it's less
It's
than.
less than.
So the whole point of doing this, guys, is to do it
I
one
already
time,
rolled
rip the
2
band-aid
6s.
off.
I just rolled these
And
2
just-
dice and I already rolled 2
You
6s.
can.
I just rolled
Well,
these 2
that's the
dice
whole
and I
point.
Yeah, I
is that,
know,
like,
yeah.
then he's just going to continue. He's already
Yeah.
well ahead of us. So how long do you want him to be in his
Yeah,
ascendancy?
that's true. That's true.
We need to get him to a point where he's leveled off with just bashing free of any kind of, problems, And you pay the power that you tried to stop us? Otherwise, why would you not do 6 every time? I presume you must rip
Yes.
that power off. Yeah. Okay.
So, take that back.
All right.
So we pay for these structures when we place them, correct? Or
What do you mean pay?
It's
for
just
the-
one. It's just one.
when we
No,
place
no,
them in the
You put it in the chaos rift
Is
from
it,
the board.
sorry, it doesn't, it's just one piece of plastic, it doesn't matter anything else, like,
It adds its cost to the commitment.
Oh, from the board, sorry. So it has to be on
From the
in
cross.
play.
From the
Right,
board, yes.
right.
adds its cost.
So since you want to rip the band-aid off, put your ziggurat in, set your die to 6.
Sure. Can you, if this goes away, then do you get any benefit from the Chaos Rift anymore?
It doesn't give me power, but I can summon units there.
And we can discuss this amongst ourselves.
Sure.
What we want to contribute, correct? So what do you want to?
Oh, we don't
I
have
was
much,
thinking about
I
doing
don't have
3.
much on the board,
I
unfortunately.
was thinking about doing 3 and like placing this in maybe.
Oh yeah, you've got that.
you got a temple, is it, I don't have a temple.
Oh, no,
Just a midland.
just put a troll in. Come on.
I'm probably gonna put a shrine in because
If you're, all you're doing is putting a shrine in.
Well, I don't really have that much on the
You got
board,
a shrine right
unfortunately.
there.
Are you gonna attack that person?
No, I wanted to
Kill it?
close.
You should be killing, we should be
I wanted
initiating
to close.
in battle fairly soon. No.
So, oh, it starts with first fighter.
But why does it matter which building you put in?
Because the cost of the building adds to the commitment.
Which way are you going this way?
It's gotta go this way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Now, the stuff that you put in now will stay in there for next Chaos Rift struggle, so it'll accumulate.
Top up, yeah.
I see.
Also, it turns out there's a bunch of little camp photos
Makes
and
sense.
videos from 2015 on one of this.
Oh, wait.
Which building or unit do you want?
Well, so the average is, what, 14 on 46? The average
I
roll,
think I shrine now.
Okay.
14 to 15.
Just put one shrine in.
So that would mean with 3, if he wants to put in, let's assume he did 3, it was low commitment, then we would be looking at getting a total of 14 on 3 people to have about 50-50 odds of getting this over with the first time. So that,
Oh, if everyone does 3. And
that's
then
only
you
9.
3.
We would need probably at least 4
1, 2, 3,
each.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll be
Doesn't leave me a lot to do. Yeah, but yeah.
How many turns of him
Well,
getting
I'm
ahead of
only
you?
up to doing the max of 4.
A max of 4?
Yeah, that's the max that I
No,
don't want to go
even know if I
higher
do
than.
that much. Hang on. I can
a
give
shrine
power.
back
I can
here.
give power to you guys for that. For
Mm-hmm.
next
Chicken
round. So I'd rather put a little bit less.
Chicken nuggets.
Take the hit, and then I can make up for it in
Can I
other
have
words.
this one?
That's satisfactory
Yeah.
to.
Well, I mean, that's not the point of the whole
Alright.
thing, but, you know.
Alright, guys, help yourselves.
Oh, thank you.
Alright,
And
well,
I'm ready.
yours is
I'm
different.
ready, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
You got your number picked?
That's for Daddy.
Oh, thanks.
This is for you. You can use this cake.
There we go.
You have your number
I don't
selected?
think he's got his number
Yeah.
selected.
Yeah, I'll put it.
Ready, steady, go.
I put 3.
Thanks, asshole.
1, 2, 3.
You could see where that was going.
1, 2, 3,
that's-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know, I mean, I don't know what
Mine
what game you're
cancels
playing.
these two.
I don't know what game
So
you're
that's
playing.
5.
So I need 7 on
Hold on.
5.
Lose the power that you put on your die.
1, 2,
Then I lose it.
So
You
I
lose a
use
VP.
He loses a VP.
Alright.
All right. Power commitment is 5, 6, 7, 8. So
Sure.
46.
I'll
You have
just
to get
roll-
7 or less.
That's alright. Just a bunch of 1s, right?
Right. Come on.
Thank you.
There you go.
Whoa! Ah!
boom. That was easy.
Just like that.
Just like that.
See why you upset me?
I'm not upset because I rolled that.
Yeah.
Now I'm fine. Everything is cool.
Yeah,
I just want it to be.
Soon
I
as I
want it
put
to be
the-
known that was me.
I said
That was all me.
you should have seen his eyes when I put that one.
Team Storm.
I
It's
was going to
one
do
less
5,
than the
but at the
one we
last
had to
second I
roll.
changed it to 4. That would have
Ah.
Well, you
That's
get what
rough.
you pay for.
All right.
That was the Chaos Rift struggle.
All right.
Nobody's to 20 points yet, so no great compromise.
What's the compromise going to do?
It will give victory points and cost somebody half power each council phase, unless
I'm gonna
nobody
get-
claims to be the
probably
judge.
gonna
But
let Yell know.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably gonna get. Yeah.
gonna start.
I mean.
Yeah, I know.
yes,
I've got to decide what to do
Probably
now.
gonna get yellow,
A temple.
I'm gonna
depot-
except for a minor technicality.
Initiate
I'm
the
a man,
conquest
I
and
would
take
say.
that away.
okay.
So to summon him, I must have a temple, a ziggurat, or a castle of lead in play, and I have a temple, so I can just summon him right there for 4 power. I have exactly 4 power though, so I can't do it this round. So I can't summon that guy this round.
Your turn.
My turn. Do I need power to give permission?
No.
So is the permission granted on his turn or mine? Do I have to ask for permission?
Your turn.
I might say, yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, cool. He's
And
with
this
all the
person's
trolls.
power is.
Okay,
1d6.
this guy's got 5 combat now.
5 combat.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's covering up.
All right, my turn. Well, I'm going to ask very nicely. Would you give me permission?
He
for
has
my...
to be in the same area as you first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, he's on.
So
the...
I need to move.
Oh, you need to move. Right.
Yeah, and I
he's
don't
out of
have a
power.
gate there,
Right.
so I need to move then.
Oh, that's a shame. Isn't
So
it?
you're going to have to spend a power to move over to him first.
And then it can work.
Or
And
I
then-
can give him my decree to get him 2 power. Right. Well, look, I'll make you a deal. Oh no. Well, what's easier for you? Would you rather move? Would you rather me move to you, or would you like me to give you 2 power?
So if you give me 2 power, then I can spend 1 to move. Then
Yeah.
I can get you out, and I'll still have 1 extra power,
Right.
which sounds good. So.
Alright, well, I'm placing my faith in you, so I will spend 1 power to do my 3rd fragment Great Decree. Select another player to gain 2 power, have 2 power.
What about what the
No, I've
what
still got another one, just relax. I've still got another one. And I will do my Noblesse Decoration. Relax. I would presume you would like a rune rather than power, but
Your turn, Storm.
I like it all. Whoa, that guy's got. Never mind. They were anatomically correct.
I think you're.
in some of these figures.
Can I get chicken?
I'm just gonna spend. I'm gonna build a shrine in the Enmol Mountains, as someone once suggested I do.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2. Get rid
I'm
of
only
this.
dipping it in once to the cat
And
trap
you're
for
up.
each side.
Ooh.
Oh, so much stuff.
Oh my god.
One move lets you do what now?
You pick one area that you have units in, and you can move all the units out of that area. It's the same or different locations,
Cool.
or keep them there. You can split them up. Your turn.
Okay, I'll move them.
You gonna move everything over, or just her?
Upwards.
Okay. Sky.
Okay. Do you give me permission to? Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Anyhow, where?
Don't forget that while you're doing all this juggling stuff to get Yelm out of hell, you could be summoning all your buildings and
No,
stuff to
there's
get
plenty.
more
There's
victory
plenty.
points.
There's plenty of time for that. Don't worry. All right. Now, where can this? So he's given me permission.
Oh, I
Where
think
can-
he has to go there.
has to go there, does
Gates
it?
of Dawn.
I don't particularly
That
want
way
to
I
go
could
there.
kill him and send him back to hell.
Is that the only way? Do I? I can move.
When you
away
leave
from it.
hell,
Yeah.
you have to come to the Gates of Dawn.
Right.
That's the only way out of hell unless you have
Unless
some
you
kind
have
of...
me go
Oh,
to
no, that's all
Hellborn
right.
or
If he's
teleport.
skilled, he's just going to go back there anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. All
Yeah,
right.
you just go there, kill some dudes.
No, and I'll get a thing. So,
the glory
all right,
of the sun.
So how much does it cost to move? One, does it?
Yes.
One. Right. So spend one.
Go try and kill some dudes. Wait, you could destroy his. Wait, he's probably not.
No, well, I mean, I'm not too
It's pretty
worried. All
I
right. So
believe when Yelm gets out of
yeah, I
hell,
was going to get first
you get
fragment.
a rune or something.
Sun God exits hell. Is on
Yep.
the gain 2 runes.
Okay.
Nice.
And if another player gave permission for the Sun God to leave hell, he also gains 1 rune.
Oh.
Have a rune.
You want to fix up the runes there?
I will. So,
You want to wait? You want to give me some runes before I tap out power this turn?
I will. I will.
Thanks. Cheers,
Relax.
mate.
Calm down.
Nah, it's all right.
Calm down.
Can you do it, or do you still need another action to do it?
Wait,
No, well, that was my
Can I
action.
show
wasn't it?
Steve?
So, no,
Put
I'll do
Bella
it. Relax, because I've got.
Back in my bedroom with the door closed. Put Bella back in my bedroom with the door closed.
Can I show this to you? Because I don't know. Because I don't get a part of this.
They're very nice things.
Can I show this to you? Because I don't get a part
Thank you.
of this.
Help put
Oh,
Bella
very
back
nice,
in my
thank you.
bedroom with the door closed.
Oh, okay.
Hey, do you need more drinks, Andrew? You,
Oh, no, I'm right. All right. No, maybe once we finish, I'll grab a drink. So.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
All good.
Let Jason serve
I've
you
just.
then.
Right,
Can you
you.
help put Bella back in the bedroom with the door closed?
Yes.
I don't want her barking on video if Mama comes out.
I'm just going to race. Now, I'd just like to say I gave you 1 power for that sake of that,
Yeah.
and I haven't attacked you or anyone else for that matter. So.
I'm out.
I don't have to kill anybody for my
Oh,
gifts.
okay, I'm
Why
just
do you
tell-
think? Why do you
well,
think
I'm
I'm
just
just going to
like-
kill you just because?
I'm just preemptive, just in case. You're out, eh?
I'm out. Yeah,
Okay.
I gave up my
Alright.
power really
Can I
early
show
this
this to you?
turn
Because I
for
don't
some
know.
reason. I
Don't
can't
get a
quite
part
remember
of
why.
this.
That's all right. That's all right.
So is this just for me, or is this for like can be for anyone? It doesn't
You can
say.
use it to help anyone or yourself.
Oh, okay.
Me. Okay.
I got something that can help someone or just help myself.
I will definitely help you. Well, apart from killing me, I will definitely help you with whatever you need. So, okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Can I interject with a question?
Yep.
Use a room. That's your action when you use the room. Is that correct?
If it says action.
If it doesn't say it,
It just says. Well, it doesn't say a action. It just says you get this. So.
That's what it says.
Okay. And but that's it. You can't do any more.
You can.
Oh, you can. Oh, so you can use
I'll
it.
double check, but it
You
doesn't
can
say
use
it's
them
an
all at
action.
once, can you? Or, oh, okay. You're,
Wait. How I get that there? Did I build it there? Wait.
Was that what you placed?
To play a rune, reveal it, activate its effects, then discard it. If more than one player wants to play a rune at the same time, play them in the order in which the players declared their use. In a few cases, runes may have temporary ongoing effects. Those may be placed on the map or left face up on the table and discarded only after its effects have been completed. Even if it is not your turn, or most runes can be played after any player's action has been completed.
Okay.
Even if it is not your turn, and even if you have 0 power.
Right. Okay. Because it's very minimalist text, these runes, so I wasn't sure.
And at the end of the game, you can reveal any runes that you haven't played yet, even if they aren't worth a victory point, they're worth half a victory point rounded up.
Right. So ideally you want to play them before.
Am I allowed to Oh wait, actually. When did I don't remember placing a shrine there.
You placed a shrine there?
I remember having a shrine there, but then I put it there, and then I don't know how a shrine got there.
Was that the one you placed back?
We'll look at the video later. I'm pretty sure you built a shrine there in Brickhouse.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
no, I'm happy to.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Yes,
Isn't it?
we've been waiting.
So, am I just allowed to bell this and try to destroy it? With
If
one
you
power?
must,
And I do must.
go ahead.
I must.
Is it a must?
Spend the power.
Oh, I want to lose it. So how am I trying to? Oh, I summoned the hermit right there. I
Yes, you
summoned
did.
that guy.
Have a gift.
I want to get the castle because then I can get 8 power for each time.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to put this here and do it like next time. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm going to battle you. Now I'm going to
Okay.
roll 1 dice.
You
That's
don't have
weird.
to roll anything. There are no units there.
More
to
like a
fight.
slaughter, I think, but that's all right.
Do I just put this right here?
No, you don't. You put it right there, right where I put it. That's what the gift says.
Oh, so I just need to collect them here.
What the hero quest
Your
says.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sky.
Can I have a room, please?
You will. You will.
Thanks.
Just can I do a few things first, and then?
No.
Do you need them now? Do you?
Need it now.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
You don't know. You don't know me.
Alright.
Do whatever you gotta do, man.
Alright. You all get. I will. I'm happy to shake. Well, after I.
I've been honorable.
Yeah, I have been too. You can't say I haven't.
I'm gonna have my coffee. I'm staying. I'm having my coffee.
All right. I will spend a power to build a shrine in Chinook's garden. So you're out of power.
Chinook's garden.
Chinook's garden.
All right.
Apologies for.
I'm going to play
butchering.
life.
What that?
Gain 1 VP,
Uh,
and then summon your least expensive available unit for free to one of your buildings.
Wow.
Ouch.
all right.
All right.
And then I get an action. And I also get a gift, which I'm going to take.
Now I'll have to try and get my guys over.
Blood
to where
sacrifice.
the first one is.
It lives.
Blood sacrifice happens during the council phase. It says each of your greater gods, I have 3, eliminates 1 enemy unit or building in its area. The victim chooses which unit or building to eliminate. Each greater god must target a different empire, though they may all be in the same area. The presence of a greater god or a ziggurat in that area protects its own empire from blood sacrifice. So it's not going to happen here,
Yep.
greater god. It's not going to happen here, ziggurat.
Okay.
Well, unless somebody else moves it. It
Right,
protects
okay.
you.
Cool.
Okay.
So
And my action is you're out.
and 1. Drag decree as an action. Spend 1 power and select another player to gain 1 room. Another room.
Luck. When I earn a rune, look at the top 3 runes of the deck and take 1, discard the other 2.
Very good.
3.
Now, I just want to clarify something more. Now, solar energy power phase, right? So that's afterwards. So, no, that's right. Ignore that.
I'm going to choose Secret Air. All players with more VP than you lose 1 VP, and I gain those VP.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3.
I'll get Shanassi.
Just be discarded.
Cool.
Well,
That's my turn. Back to you. Oh, just go. Just go.
I'm a little afraid to just go for with that guy and try and kill you.
Back to me.
Doesn't that guy only have like
2.
0 combat? Oh, right now. he
Let's
does.
embed.
embed that one.
Should I?
Oh, you're
Sky?
done? Back to Scott.
I think I forgot to get my first pregnant day.
Are you allowed to embed stuff that
It
we
exits
destroy?
out.
Yep.
Unless I, no, I've got none.
Well, you read through everything, but then I guess you didn't.
Yeah,
get
sorry,
for
so,
it.
yeah.
I
Right, so do you mind if I put it on
You
there?
got it.
That's my fault. Solar energy, the sun god produces 3 power cubes on the surface.
I just embedded you.
Mine? Okay. Alright, I will.
It's got like a bunch of
So I
teeth
could,
in
with
it.
these runes, I can just play 1 at a time, or do I have to do an action? So,
If it doesn't say that you have to do an action for them, then you can just do them.
After anybody's action,
yeah, so I can just, but I can
during
just,
the action phase.
yeah, I can do 1 and then
Mhm.
your turn, or? Or do I have
No.
to actually? No, I have to. Right. Okay,
You can
that's-
do-
You have to do an action or pass and go to 0 power.
Right. Okay. Cool. So, but I can do as many I want in one set. Right.
Mhm.
Right. I'll spend one. How much have you got? One.
So I'm allowed to
Yeah,
just,
you're
to
fine.
kill a unit as well for part of it.
Place it.
So if I kill a unit, would that count as this as well?
Mhm. Not mine though. You've already got one from Chaos.
Yeah,
Let's go.
mine.
Just tell it.
Well, that looks like something I could try and do for my part A.
One, I will leave the Sky Dome.
All right. I'm going to play some roots. Light. Select another player. I selected. You should be very on it. Now you get to choose whether I earn 1 VP or 2 power.
1 VP or 2 power.
I've got 1 power left and I
How
can't.
much VP do you have? Wait, where's the
I've
VP?
got
track?
zeros.
He has 4.
He has 4. You got 4.
1 VP or 2 power. 1 VP.
He's the only person with power left. Or all of us are powerless right now. But what would you want to do with that power? If you were to earn it?
I made a really cool pattern.
Well, I haven't thought that far ahead just yet.
Fair enough.
Put out more shrines for victory points.
Yeah, probably.
That's probably true.
Because nobody
So
can take
1
them
point
right
versus, yeah.
Probably just rather give you 1
VP.
VP.
Okay.
now. Done.
It both is good anyway.
I'm
Because
gonna-
if I give you 2 power, you just do try.
You gonna give him another choice?
No. There's a choice, all right, but it's mine. Mastery. Going to VP.
Oh,
Nice.
so it doesn't really matter anyways.
Moonrise. Going to VP. Advance to the lunar cycle to the dying moon if moon is in play. Which is nice. All right.
Well then.
And for
The
my
light
1
cometh.
VP.
It has exited hell and no one has put it back in.
Sorry, I can't destroy that.
Don't blame me.
You could. Yeah, you
Can I destroy that?
Yeah,
You're the
with
one
one.
making an alliance with those guys against me. Don't look to me for it.
Look, I'll turn around. If like
You've killed him once before.
Look, I've had to like.
Oh, it's so
I've
if
had
you're
0
on that
power
power,
because of
you
all
should
my
move him
efforts.
out of
I
there
know.
before
I
he
noticed.
gets killed.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah, that guy.
So,
Yeah.
You can move
if
him
it
from
means
there to like
getting
right
power,
here.
I
It's
might
this
make a
dangerous.
deal
This
with
guy's got
chaos.
0 power off the couch.
now that the chaos rift is closed, I feel like
And you could use
more
it
even
and
terms.
roll, and he'll still survive. You can still destroy that.
Do these have any additional properties or defense?
they get an
properties?
extra power.
They get an extra.
Yeah,
But
they get
then it
earn
takes an
2
extra
power
kill.
rather than 1, and then
Oh, okay. So I have to spend.
When you kill it, destroy it the first time, it just flips over.
Right. Okay.
yeah, but you
No,
get a
I don't
plus
do that.
kill.
And it gets a
Was it?
+1 kill
Oh.
itself as well.
Okay. Well, you've only got one.
How much
there.
power is this guy with? 0, is it?
0 combat right now.
Right. But how
Yes.
does he increase in?
Every time somebody dies, and no one's
Every
died
time a
yet.
unit dies,
Mhm.
the mad guy
Oh,
gets its
right.
wings.
Okay. It's its wings. Oh, give you
Yeah,
wings.
so no one should.
Well, no, let's play
Yeah,
this.
so no one should die.
Let's play
Nobody
the
die,
safest one.
because if you die, you're gonna
Oh,
help
I know.
chaos.
So-
Alright?
He's on the surface wall. I'm presuming that's not the surface wall, so.
No.
No.
No, it's
Right,
not.
let's move him over here, shall
Yeah, and that he's got 0 combat
Yeah.
right now. So don't. And if you just roll a dice, well, you can still have destroy the gate. But
Okay.
if you get a kill and he's dead, then you can destroy
That
that
looks
gate
very
right there.
epic. You know, mad
Not
guy
really.
versus something.
So since
Well,
this
I'm-
guy,
Get 0 combat.
I'm slightly underwhelmed at that.
Well, it looks like
Yeah.
you're about to get crushed by the sun in
No,
that kind
no,
of
no.
epicness.
No,
but
no.
yes. All right.
Thankfully, there is a travel arrow there,
Yeah.
so the brew can make an appearance.
Oh yeah, next
so
turn.
this
Sure.
guy, he's got
Okay,
1
so we're
combat.
all
You
out.
gotta
We're
try
all out.
if
Yep.
you kill
Okay,
him.
we're all out of power,
Oh,
unless you want to play that.
that one doesn't give anyone power.
I know.
All right. Do you wish to play it or keep it?
Let me see. Wait, am I just allowed to play it anyway?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
after another player's action.
If it seems right based upon the what card says.
Okay, then I wanna. Oh wait, yeah. Am I allowed to replace a minion from here, or like I mean here? And can I
Well, what does
Yeah.
the card say?
Read what it says.
Read the
replace any minion with a hero or a lesser god? This is a lesser god. From that Empire's unit pool.
So you can do it for anybody, so you can replace
Yeah.
the troll with a shape.
Okay.
And he still does 1 combat, but he costs 2.
This
I mean,
one?
yeah, he
Alright.
costs 2.
So
Power
You have to
phase.
get it for free.
The rift is closed, you all get 1 for Glorantha's blessing.
Yep.
Get a power.
Ah.
Then 2 for each type of building you have in play.
So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Each type of building you have in play, get to,
Yep.
pay attention.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
6. Yeah.
And then one per fragment where you have at least one gift. I've got 3 of those.
I got 2 of them.
I've got 2.
Wow, I got 9, but someone's probably got a gift.
And
more
then
than me.
abilities and gifts for power phase.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling an inferiority complex, so I'll
Minus
lose
2
2.
VP,
Okay.
plus 4 power.
Wait, did you lose power?
Is that it?
No, I gain power.
Oh, you gain power. And then you lose
Okay.
2 VP.
Festering
you
and
gain 4
torment.
power and you lose 2 VP.
We'll do
Okay.
festering first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's no building there.
Thank you
1,
very
2,
much for that, Phil.
3,
Nice.
4, 5,
You're welcome.
6. Puts me at 11.
Oh wow, this is kind
Oh,
of.
just leave it, yeah.
Torment doesn't happen.
Thank you.
And these will be during the council phase.
Did everyone gain their victory points?
No,
That's what we're about to
council.
do.
Oh, that's
Now, the
good.
player with the most power becomes the first player. Breaks ties.
Yeah,
10.
you've probably
Hang on,
got the
so I've
most
got to add
power.
mine power
He's got
phase.
You've
10.
got the
Well,
most
he's got.
power.
He has some power.
I've got some
phases.
abilities I was waiting
Yep.
with. So 3 from the sun
Also
god,
10.
and then you may remove both gifts, and I get 1 VP in the room. That's the power
Okay, so-
phase. Yep.
Yep. So you remove that. He gets a VP
VP and
and a rune.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's now 10 and 10.
Yep.
So it's still a matter of.
So it's you.
Okay. Remind me what your things do again. Your abilities during the council phase. What they are, please.
Wow,
I
like,
thought
got
we
like
won,
0.
so you have to do the
I
fist or
only
finger.
got, like,
Sure.
1 unit on the
And then
board.
blood sacrifice I have now.
All my units are just
So,
overtaking the
The god is
health.
protecting this one.
Mm-hmm.
There's no enemies here. So you'll have to choose to get rid of a building or a unit.
And I choose or you choose?
You choose.
Okay. Alright. And you really know we're in the presence of anyone else, so we'll go that way. So,
Okay.
council first. I do my council.
1 for each building you have in play.
So 3. PP red.
Yep. I have 5, because one of them is sitting on his player board.
Yep.
How many buildings do you have in play? 3?
3. I need to get
Sky?
more than 3
Three.
buildings.
3. Yep.
Do you get power for killing? Do you get anything for killing my buildings?
No.
So you wouldn't be interested in killing my buildings anyway.
1 for each completed fragment. I've got 1.
1.
You've got 1.
Oh,
would
I
have
already-
2. You would have 2, but you got 1.
Oh, it's worth it for me to get.
All right. And then any council phase powers or abilities.
Mm,
Council phase.
no powers or abilities during council phase.
Okay. Eliminate unit or building. Ryan.
I'll eliminate that one.
Okay. I thought we won. Are you ready to do fist or finger?
So if you do
Oh,
a
no, not yet.
fist, you lose 1. If you
Yeah,
give a
I do.
finger, you give.
How much power do you offer?
He's got more
I'm
than
not
us.
giving you power.
3,
Jason's
2,
like playing.
1. You each lose 1.
I still got 8. And there's no
Now,
chaos.
any council phase abilities for
Oh
you?
no, I do have 1 there, but I don't have it though yet.
Council phase
I don't
abilities?
have it soon.
Yeah, but I'm thinking whether should I do it or not, unit or not.
What's your ability?
Can drag a unit
Ah.
to the sun god.
To where sun god is.
But I know that's nice there, but no, I'm right. I'll pass on that.
Okay. Does it say may?
Select any unit belonging.
Yeah,
to-
but does it say
No,
you
it
may?
doesn't. So you have to do
So
it.
you have to do it.
Well, that's annoying.
What do you have to do?
Call
Is
the
it that-
justice.
Okay.
He has to take a unit from somewhere on the surface world or anywhere on the board. What does it say? Surface world or anywhere on the board?
Select any unit on the map belonging to any empire.
Okay.
So I'm guessing these 2 count as well. That's
Chaos
nasty.
is in
He's
charge.
already got one there.
Chaos is so far is in the lead. He is your main opponent right now.
Correct, but I don't necessarily want to.
Bring more chaos units to where the sun is.
Correct.
No, that's
So
what are you doing?
I did give you a thing, Nick. So
Oh, that's what happens.
Oh.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I figured you're not going to use that guy.
Oh no, I was, but I mean like,
Well, would you rather me move him so you can't?
no, definitely not him.
Well, and it's either that. Oh, I guess.
You could have moved. She has a nasty thing where.
Yeah, but then it might attack.
Right.
Might get
that's-
me.
That's
So-
fine. Fine.
Okay.
That's 0 at the moment.
There's no chaos rift struggle.
Yeah.
And great compromise, we're not to 20 yet.
Great.
Wouldn't the Oblivion box thing start?
When I take Oblivion.
I will make it up for you.
What do you need to get your next 2 fragments?
Mad God marker has to reach 10,
Mm-hmm.
and a battle has to result in at least 2 killed units.
Okay. Well, it could be
After losing
your
it
lucky
in a
day.
battle.
Could be.
I am going to do my first action to start a battle here. I'm going to use Whirlwind pre-battle. When a
Okay,
battle is
you lose a
declared,
victory point.
that's fine. When a battle is declared involving your unit, not a lone building, you may add 1 battle die to my combat total and relocate any Storm Brothers from any areas to the battle area.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So I get 1, 2, plus a third for Whirlwind.
Yep.
And you get how many? 1?
0.
0. That's cool. All right.
And if you get to kill him, then I think you get to destroy his gate thing.
Just
One
gotta
route.
pain him, route him.
At least you route him so he's not in the area, and then you can destroy the gate.
Oh, I do, but yes.
You should
Do I
let-
choose where he goes, or do you?
Yeah,
choose
yeah,
where-
you choose. You choose. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I think he's looking through the rule book.
I think he needs to go.
Well, we'll see.
We'll find out. I won't tell you.
I'm pretty sure the person he can choose. But
Mhm.
I know route.
Was trying to kill an enemy god for a fragment.
And
Kind
I
of
want
like
to
Cthulhu in this game. I have to depend upon.
You select where they go. But all routed units have to go to the same area.
Okay, and then you lose this at the end of the battle.
You conquer it, yes. Or destroy it.
Cool. That's my go.
Going my way? Cool.
Good. I can put it back where there's a building.
Also, well, wait, did you tell that if it's upgraded, then it gives +2 power when it shares an area?
Yep.
Okay. So, better destroy that one as well.
All right.
I just thought I'd help nudge you in a better area of the map.
One.
Oh, no, are you going this way or that way?
He's going towards me.
No one's like, no one.
Oh, sorry, yeah, cool. Sorry, my bad. Apologies.
Move some bruising. I think 3 will be enough.
Hey, Brew.
Let's go to Dark Ocean. Just some meat units. Your turn.
Now, if I move with this, I can move the entire an island, or what?
Yeah, you can
Yep.
move the entire island. And if the anchors are touching like another island, you're allowed to move to
But it
those
can't go to
two
hell.
islands. Yeah, it can't go to hell or heavens or moon. It has to stay like on this board on Earth on land. And also, you're allowed to make it go over the arrow so no one can go across, so it blocks it. Which is kind of cool.
To the Sea of Fog. And I will be an island in the Sea of Fog.
Okay.
Like anchors, okay.
Go ahead.
Combat.
You're combating?
In there?
Yep.
Is it everybody free for all, or do you have to clear a
Oh, wait.
target?
Let's in bed first.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Do you have to clear
That's not a
combat?
free for all.
It's
That would
not.
be against Sky.
one, and I want to move. Wait, I might have. Yeah, I'm using my special ability because I want to move it around here, and then I want to do. So I want to move. So I'm allowed to move like as much as I want onto here, on wherever on the board.
Pick one area, spend a power, and then all the units in that area can
Also,
go
they
onto
have
the
to
map.
go into the one area. Okay.
Yep.
I'll spend one and choose about a troll.
Nope, they're in different areas.
Oh. Oh, okay. Then I'll choose these two guys to go about here. Yes, then.
Sky.
Did you have to pay something, or that you used to Hellborn anyway?
He paid well.
Yeah, I just have to say that.
Police oblige. Have a room.
Cheers, mate.
That's fine.
Okay, I might wait on that. Unless, unless these don't have to be immediate, right?
Correct.
All right, my thing. I think it's time. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's
I'm
time.
basically protecting a northern.
That guy's there, and I'm gonna put
Oh,
insurgency. When I conquer an enemy building, I may replace it with a temple if I have one in my pool. You may only replace a chaos nest if it is the only building in the area, and also he has the ability kinship, so he decides whether to gain 1 VP or 2 power during the council phase. Whatever I choose, select another player to gain the other reward. So I can give generously.
Now combat.
Against Sky,
yeah.
Against Sky.
He's got 3 combat plus 3.
this guy.
I'm gonna. Oh, but then I move these guys here, so I can't let you out. So I'll have,
You
to,
got 3?
I'll have to move back to hell to let you out again. And he moved all of his guys.
I have no
out, so-
pre-battle. Pre-battle?
I can go to.
But you get a plus
pre-battle.
kill, right? Don't you?
Yes.
No.
Okay. I get 3 dice. You get 3 dice.
Does he go back into the pool or does he go back to hell?
Oh, together? Simultaneously? Yep.
Oh, you can roll
Yay.
anything.
Got
And
one.
a route.
Yes.
1 route.
Yep.
And
But
then
you
my
see
embedded
it.
chaos nest doesn't add anything because there's a greater god here.
Okay. So
Oh,
So,
I choose
So
where
it
to
doesn't
route
do
you,
anything
correct?
if there's a greater
and I
god
choose
there.
which one to route.
Oh, you choose, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Where are you gonna choose?
Let's route a brew.
And then you
So-
get to route.
Oh,
the
no,
room.
you pick the unit, I get to choose. So I can't, no, because that's not anchored, I can't route it there, correct?
Right.
Right.
You can go to the
Ocean,
Ocean.
Gates,
Gates of Dawn,
there,
Altanella,
there,
not here.
no.
Isn't it
That's just
there?
plonking in the ocean.
Okay.
That's it?
That was my turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. Now I want to do. I'm gonna move 2 trolls here, so into this area.
Okay.
Spend them. I'm just defending these on the gates. Oh, they got 3. All my areas can go to hell straight away. This is in the ocean. I can go there. This can just go to hell. This can just go to hell.
Mm-hmm.
I can just go straight to hell. That goes to slash from Sky Dome. Okay. At least I'm still allowed to destroy gates from the Sky Dome. The Sky Dome. These guys can go to hell and to the Sky Dome.
So if I have a temple there, do I roll 2 more routes, is that correct?
No, it adds 2 routes to the combat results.
Ah, okay. Sounds pretty good to me.
Just go ahead and try and kill me this.
Alright.
Oh, boom.
Okay.
That's cool.
Step down. Your turn. Oh wow, you got tons of power.
yeah, he does.
Tons.
Tons.
So
I
much
have
power.
7.
So
Yes,
much power.
tons. I got 5. Got about like 2 more than me. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's still
Does it do anything when there's no other thing there?
Plus 1 power.
Okay.
No. But it produces plus 1 power in the power phase, in addition to the festering ability.
Gotcha.
Okay, my turn now.
So-
It's worth it.
Nobody's going to put a building there. I want a power for it. Your turn.
I'm gonna spend 2 and summon like one of these guys to protect this a bit more. I only have 2 combat right now. Okay, so it's
Okay.
I'm just blocking anyone from going to hell unless if they go to that island.
These are the rules.
Or they could just use the ocean.
Oh, I like
Not
these
too powerful.
other things.
Sunsphere. Action cost 2. If you have a Phoenix in your pool, select an enemy unit and roll
These
the die.
guys in the
If the
ocean.
roll exceeds the target unit's power cost, eliminate the
Oh, wait.
unit and place your Phoenix in the area previously occupied. What do you do?
These guys
Can't target a greater god.
when they go to hell, are they allowed to go to any section in hell?
Mhm.
So that means I can just go straight away to hell if Yelm dies, I guess. Or maybe I can
Feels-
I know.
What if Yelm dies in hell? Wasn't it like a go to a different hell? Okay.
Okay. My question is, if I conquer a chaos nest, it just gets reverted down to a normal chaos nest?
If it's embedded, yes.
If it's embedded. Alright. Does it still have a kill result if it's embedded? And there's no one there to fight with it?
Yes.
Alright. I'll declare the combat here and use Whirlwind to bring in a Storm Brother.
Boom.
Okay.
Try this and just destroy the gate.
Is it if you're comfortable?
What do you mean? No.
That's only if Molly is there.
Oh, sorry.
Kill the unit.
Kills a unit.
Mad God now has 1 power.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Chaos.
Thanks. 2 embedded.
That's fine. It's
all right.
okay.
That's alright.
It's really okay.
It is what it is.
Okay,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
1 for 2
spend-
power exchange.
Put this guy up there.
But then I get that power back for it being embedded. So we're breaking even.
Yeah, but it's what you could do
Oh,
with your
but then you
action
lost the
phase.
unit too.
Okay.
Okay, it's Andrew's turn.
So he's in tower 1 now, is it?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's at
No, that's all right.
combat 1, which makes him more dangerous. He would get 1 kill. And it's also +2 to those other guys with him. So that's 3 combat dice still. But he did roll nothing with those 3 dice. With the 3 dice.
Yeah, and he rolled nothing with his 3 too. We were just as ineffective.
Well, wouldn't your temple do plus? How much kills does it plus your temple?
Plus 2 routes.
Oh, 2 routes.
My question about your chaos thing ability, it says it's cancelled by an enemy god, elder
So
god.
you can
Does it
route
have
2
to
of
be
the
the
kills,
chaos thing
so you
ability?
get plus 2
The
routes
kill on these
to
things.
get
A
them
ziggurat
away.
or greater god.
So any greater god, or does it have to be the greater god that?
The one that you're fighting. It says
Oh.
in battle against a ziggurat or greater god. How much you got left, Sky? 2.
How much you got left, Chaos? Oh, 3. That's 1 more. And I got exactly 3 as well. But even though I had less power, I still have 3. Oh
I'm
yeah,
up.
because of you as well. Yeah. Which is good. Okay, I'm gonna spend 3 and build this thing right here.
This thing. What does that thing?
Castle of
What
Lead.
does that thing do?
Oh, it's another type of building as well, so it'll be 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8
Oh,
power
darkness.
plus 1. Then
Overwhelming.
Plus
Yeah.
4 PP,
plus
4
2.
victory points.
Yeah.
And then his units can go to and from hell through his temples
Yeah, through mine.
and
The
ziggurat
temples
and the
ziggurats
castle of
and
lead
the
as
castle.
well. But
So I can
they're all
just,
next to the entrance.
so
to hell
basically,
anyway.
if I just put one like,
Which are the exit of
like, can other people use it as well?
Sky. No,
No, oh,
just you.
I could just put it there, and I just go to hell.
I think you get runes for this too, don't you?
Yeah. It says
Don't you get a rune
it
when
says
it's built?
remember to gain 1 rune during each power phase if the castle of lead is in play.
And
So
I think you
gain
get
rune.
one when it's built too.
Oh yeah, and when it's built, so I can get a rune. What do I get?
Does it say? Gain 1 when it's built?
Yeah, it says you may now build the castle of lead. You earn 1 rune each time you build it.
Okay.
So each time you build it, if it gets destroyed, I can build it again, and they'll be
You get
Enough
1
room.
each time you build it, and you get 1 in the power phase.
Yeah,
As
each
long as it's on the board.
so like.
I'd like to use this.
Mhm.
Which one is it?
Air.
Okay, I think I know what to use this
I
for.
gain 1 VP, then I relocate 1 unit, yours or an enemy's, from one area to any other No permission is needed to flee to hell with this. I want you to go to hell.
And it says I don't need permission to leave,
No,
What was
for
Oh,
that move.
if it's coming out,
Now you need permission. That was for
or
that.
spend a VP.
Or spend a VP. Yes, you can spend a VP.
After Andrew's turn, would I be able to do my rune? Since it's after another player's turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
This guy's like Cthulhu. He's dependent upon rolling kills. A bit annoying.
I'm
Nice.
dependent upon you rolling kills.
I know. I'm trying,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
You need to
Attack
go.
me.
You need to go collect a sky unit and a storm unit.
No, you don't. I've been generously.
He
giving
has
you
to for
power.
his gift.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't
Yes, he
say
does.
you must
He
do
must
that.
do it.
Otherwise, you've got to sell this game, you know. So. I've been giving. Oh, I've been nice to everyone.
Let
You
me-
have been giving you
let me
power.
also
You
point
have
out-
been giving
I've
your
been
room,
helping you.
and you only provided one for that.
Let me also
Chaos
point
Reap.
out, unlike Cthulhu Wars, you don't have to have all your gifts to win.
Correct. Yeah, I've been ignoring this whole second fragment. Destroy a shrine or chaos nest.
But
Or
you shouldn't,
concrete.
because you want your gifts, because they'll help you win.
Dude,
Oh,
two
who
people
gives
have
him, I guess?
runes, by the way. Two people had runes at some point.
He has a room.
And he has a rune. I'm going to get my fragment. At least 2 enemy players have runes. I've been ignoring that.
Yeah, it's very easy to.
I'm going
Install that.
to.
What are you doing on your turn?
The,
Oh, you did an archer.
No, no. I thought he just did his runes.
Yes, he did his gift, so it's my
himself,
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will I be able to use this?
No, because I
At
calculate
the end
like
of somebody's action, yeah?
you're going to have one more power once the time. Once I finish my turn, if you keep going on. Right. Ooh, okay.
Heyo.
Okay.
Did I do that?
Darkness. Oh,
Okay.
oh no, you're out.
Unless you want to play your rune.
Play your room.
It's the end of my action.
I'll do it once everyone's out of power, then I'm gonna do it.
Well, yeah, do it after the last action.
Yeah.
So what?
Go ahead.
That's all one.
Yes, it is.
Great north of
Back to me.
Altinia. Oh, snap.
Okay. Is everyone?
That's my last action. We're all at 0.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna play this on Andrew. So you select to decide to take 1 power or 1 VP, and then I take twice the chosen reward. So if you choose to gain 1 power, I'll just gain 2 power.
And if you
So
gain
no.
1 VP, he'll gain 2 VP.
You can read it if you want.
My question is, why aren't you teaming up with me? Because we're both at the deck.
All right.
Both
Select
at
the
the
player.
back.
Yeah,
do you
VP
mean?
was. They
Ah.
two are in the lead by a lot. You and I are at the back. Why are you not cross table
Well, because
buddies?
he gave me 2 power, basically.
All right. I'm good with
Okay,
that.
fair
All right.
enough. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do you want a power or a VP?
I'm going to take a VP. So you get 2.
Okay.
Sky
Hang
is
on,
very
hang
unamenable.
And I'm going to play Illusion. Play immediately after a rune is played by another player. Copy that effects of that rune as if you had played it yourself.
Okay, who are you picking?
Very nice.
Do you want a power or a VP?
So it's gonna do the exact same. Oh.
I wouldn't mind a VP. I like to give you a VP.
I want power for stuff.
I'll take both. But
So if I gain, yeah, so it's just the exact
Well,
same
Chaos Storm is being
power
shortchanged
VP,
by the
power
other
VP.
gods.
I know.
I'm the one being.
Liz, I don't want to hear any complaint. I gave you 2 runes. I helped him with his one thing.
Notice how Chaos is positioned currently to hurt Sun, Sky, and Darkness and not Storm. So stop killing my Chaos Nest.
I need it for my temples.
I would like the VP.
Get somebody else's building.
They're so far away.
And I'll be giving you plenty of power. So
You could put
I think
Chaos
some
Nest
VP
on
would-
someone else's
Okay, I'll
place
choose for
afterwards.
me to gain 1.
Yes.
Island?
no, another
Why? They got
Another,
so many more things.
1 VP for
VP?
black and
You're shaking it all around.
Okay.
1 VP for
1 for you goes to 10.
black.
Yeah,
And then circle the
2
other.
for Sky.
yeah.
10.
Truth.
I was tempted to play that one after you did yours. I thought,
So
the moving
basically you
unit,
both gain 3 VP.
not really. And then I thought, that's quite nice.
Okay.
All right.
Power phase. You all get Glorantha's blessing for 1.
Yep.
Mhm.
Glorantha's
2 for each type of building you have on
1,
the
2, 3,
board.
4, 5, 6,
1, 2, so
7,
2 for
8.
each type.
I know I
No,
already
you
get
got
9.
6.
Because I get 8, so then plus 1 is 9.
Yep.
And 1 for each fragment that has at least 1 gift in it.
That's 2.
1 for each fragment.
So you got 2.
2, yep.
And then power phase abilities.
Oh yes, I'm gonna use inferiority complex. I'll dock 2.
Two.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, come on.
Anything else in the power phase?
No.
In the power phase, no.
Okay, I get festering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
Power overwhelming.
Do you get anything?
Oh, I'm
Power
at.
phase?
What do I get? Anything? No, it's
Anything in
just
the power
ongoing and bad stuff.
Alright. No?
Yeah,
No,
but do any of these have power? Nocturnal raids, what's that?
Place all trolls from your pool into any pool area.
So do it.
So that's the only.
Dark Sea. Don't I get a rune?
Gain 1 more, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't I gain another? Oh yeah, for the okay.
Okay. No, you can't play that right now.
For me, soul energy. The sun god produces 3 power if he's under surface world. So 1, 2, 3.
Puts you at 12.
Yep, 12. And nobilities oblige. You may remove both
Oh, I could just be
units
me.
on this hero quest. Get 1 VP and 1 rune. So,
Another VP for Sky.
and a
Oh my
rune.
god, I just want to show this. I could just.
We're almost to the Great Compromise.
What happened to the Great Compromise?
You'll go around in turn, starting with the first player. Do you want to be the judge? If so, lose half your power.
Okay.
If you don't, next person gets a chance. Whoever the judge is, they gain 4 VP. Then they pick somebody else to gain 3, and then somebody else to gain 2, and then somebody else to gain 1.
Okay.
But if there's 8 players, it can be
If there's
some.
8 players, it goes down like the
Wow.
8th person is going to lose 3 victory points.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I just want to show this. This one I could show.
Don't show it.
Okay.
Just wait until you play it.
So I'm on 11. You're on 12.
I'm not sure if I'm anything good
Wait,
at play
Jason's
it.
probably.
Yeah, but no, but it doesn't
can't be
matter because
first
it's
player.
chaos.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean,
I think you are the one to choose. Or you are the first player. You choose the direction.
let's go this way.
Okay. And then starting with you, 1 for each building. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1 per completed fragment. How many buildings you got, Ryan? 3?
3, and I got 1 complete fragment as well.
I've got 5 buildings and 1 completed fragment.
I got
How many
4 buildings.
4 buildings. Any completed fragments? No?
Nope.
Okay. And then power abilities, or council phase abilities, starting with
Starting
you.
with you.
Council phase stuff?
I have to do one.
Don't worry about me.
Yep.
I don't have any cancel face
Move
stuff.
somebody there.
No. There's a word for 1. Yeah?
Yeah, there's only 1 combat, I guess.
Map.
Wait, where do you move them?
So my sun god
Sun
is.
god. We're
It's
attracted
like a
by
giant
like a
magnet.
moth to the flame.
Oh, so it's like a
Let's
map.
just to keep it fair. Let's do that.
Is that your only council phase one?
Yes.
Council phase ability? Do you have
Council
black
phase.
market yet?
No, I don't have black market yet.
Okay. Mine, let's do I fought we won first. So if you're ready for fist or finger,
Yep.
3, 2, 1. You each lose a power. And then blood sacrifice, protected here. Pick a unit or building to be eliminated.
And over there as well.
Mad God gets 1. Unit or building.
Wait.
Yep.
You.
Pick a unit or building to get removed from the board.
Now, is that
Oh.
killed or
Eliminated.
eliminated?
So what does that mean if it's eliminated? Just
It means
Whenever
it goes
any unit is killed or eliminated,
the mad guy will gain
goes.
power. Abilities.
Troll or temple?
Ooh.
Mad God up to 3.
yeah, they cost 1.
You spell mold M-O-U-N.
Yes.
If you're not in America, yeah. Okay. Council phase abilities.
Yes, I will choose to gain 2 power, and darkness will gain 1 VP.
He gave you a
M-O-L-D.
VP.
I gave you a VP. You're welcome.
Oh, I can't move it.
No,
Wait,
you're,
the V.
I'm letting you know that he gave you a VP,
Victory
so
point.
you remember that Ryan gave you a victory point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. No chaos or struggle. No great compromise. Oh yeah, there's great compromise.
yeah.
We went
Yeah,
over
there
20.
is. Or
So
about
starting with you, do you want to be judge?
if you have if
Judge,
you're
Judy,
judge,
execution?
yeah, you just lose half of your power, but you get 4 victory points, which is really cool.
Oh, do you want to check the...
I'm pretty sure it's rounded up, but I'm checking.
That's right.
Round it up.
Yeah, how much power you lose.
Oh, if you've got 11, it's rounded down. I'm pretty sure, and then you lose that amount of power. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's rounded
Half
down.
his total power, rounding down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
rounded.
so if it's on 11, it'll be 5, yeah?
Yeah, 11 will be 5 rounded down.
Sure, I'll be
So
the
that
judge.
means you'll be 4.
Okay.
Okay. And
You
you
gain
Rounding
4
down,
victory
gain
right?
points.
4 victory points, which is very close to the
Who
end.
gets 3 victory points?
Wait, were you at 10 power?
Hi! If you can still hear me from all the way back here.
Yeah, have 3 victory points.
Cheers, buddy.
Who gets 2 victory
You can
points?
have 2 victory points.
I'll take 1.
No, you won't.
Yeah. And I'm
Alright.
coming after you with 13.
Oh no! Oh no! Hang on.
What?
What's the stop attacking card here?
What's the stop hitting me?
Where's the?
Stop hitting me. All right, you're first player though.
I am.
Is there anything else?
Is that it? Is that just the
That's the
great
great
compromise?
compromise.
That's it? Oh.
Eventually,
Oh,
that will
God.
push somebody to 35 victory points or higher, and that'll be the end of the game.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
So you need to stop him if you want a chance to win.
Darkness. You and I
Hang on.
Yes.
don't let them know.
I've given you
Stop
rude.
him first, me second.
Oh,
Because I'm behind him.
Darkness, let them kill each other.
I'm not killing any. I haven't killed anyone at all this game.
Well,
I
they're
think you're
already
gonna have to
basically
start.
fighting each other right here.
Because the mad god is growing.
Hang on. What's going to help me here? So, sorry, what happened? How does the game end as soon as it hits
As soon as
35.
someone gets above 30.
Oh, and that's it.
Well,
Bang.
no, we will finish the
You
turn.
finish the turn.
Oh, you finished. Right. Okay.
And then you can reveal any runes you have left for victory points.
Always so expensive.
Because we picked you, that's why. It's a good game though. I like this better than Cthulhu was. Well, I say that. I have experienced all the glory that is the extra stuff.
Yep.
Well, I want to go against this guy. I don't know what.
So I'm just sorry
Chaos
for
is
the
doing in there.
I'm just trying to play my turn. So,
Because.
There are also
I know what
rules
he's
where
doing.
if you get knocked out of the game, you rebirth.
Ah.
So you come back in. And also rules for a player leaving the game.
oh, really? Okay.
I was just looking through that book of all the
Oh.
awesome things that are like the little like old races. Like,
Yep.
I want to play with those next time. I'll play with
Twilight
everything.
Imperium. Twilight Imperium needs a
I would
rule.
like to have some additional combat units besides just 6 brews.
I can do something really like a mean to somebody right now.
You've already been mean to me. You took one of my chaos nests.
I think you should
out of
continue
play.
to be mean as long as it isn't against me. Because I
Yeah.
gave you a VP.
I know to be mean against something that
Come on,
I
Sky.
did.
When the turn we still do the
Because I
cancel
wanna show
phase and
it.
all that at the end of it once it reaches 35, correct?
Unless it's during the action phase.
Right.
If you get to 35 during the action phase,
right,
that's
right.
it.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's
Interesting.
What's that about?
Usually it'll happen during the council phase. And then you finish out the council phase.
Oh, and also,
Not that I've played this before, it just says that in the rules.
so it says you're not allowed to read out your
No,
It says you're
please
not allowed to
oblige.
read out your runes.
What am I
that
doing?
You can if you want to.
take a room.
Because
I get a
it says,
rune. Huzzah!
It says as here. It says
Beast. Gain a VP.
All right,
Okay.
It just says beast.
Okay.
Beast mode.
your turn.
oh
I
my.
don't see any reason to hide that. Plus, there might be something like cancel.
Be like an elder rune
Yeah.
or an elder sign.
I don't know what
An elder
all
rune.
the powers are there. It might be steal someone's runes.
There's another victory point. That's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my victory points now.
Hmm.
And I got a rune. I'm not sure if it would help anybody.
Sorry for you, AP.
Because if I get a rune that would help
It
somebody,
does suck
I'll
actually
pay
going
them
first.
for
I want to react to what other people do, not
Especially if you don't have much power.
nah.
Like
I mean, I'm not gonna.
That turn that set me back behind everyone else because I had no power.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
was what it was like.
yeah.
And I
I
was
like it.
super lucky to get anything out of that with the canvas.
Very impressed, Jason. So far, that's it.
All right. Yeah, it's your turn, by the way.
No, no.
He already went.
Oh, you went. Oh,
That's
sorry.
Jason's.
Yeah.
What did you do? I was curious.
Oh, I spent one
Oh, sure.
place.
Right,
Yeah, the
right.
big
I did
picture.
actually notice that. So far away. So far away.
I was tempted by that before.
Somebody with more power
can
and more
still
units
reach it
than
from
me
here.
should do that.
It's really
Yeah,
loud.
well, I was tempted, but like, once I ran out of power, I was like, it's gonna be moths that are flying. So,
Don't know how that
just
happened.
had it in that.
It's madness.
Oh, you put in a mask on, eh?
There's like
It's
a
already
hat.
like, oh, it's a hat.
It's a pot hat. Pot hat.
Wait, is that a troll coming out of him?
Probably.
Yeah, that's data. That's different.
So then just C, is it?
Round C.
That's it? Okay.
Your turn, Star.
Hmm.
Oh, so
Okay.
I need to get another rune. See if I can get a helping rune. Then I can. A helping rune that will help another faction, and then I can play it on. Was it Storm? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's called Storm.
Storm, and it's going to be a
Where's
land
Storm
bridge.
I like it.
Cool.
It's the Stormy Continent.
Moving them off or keeping them?
Oh, do I get to move them off as well?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, and I'm going to use flight, I think, to fly here.
Try and get it.
Good stay.
Oh!
It's good.
Yeah, I know what to do if I'm gonna destroy that nest. If we're gonna destroy that nest. I know what to do. I could just locate like a troll.
Actually, no. Sorry. I'll move here.
I could just locate like a troll either there or there, and since it's going this way, you can just tack it, turn it to there, and then it'll be my turn before your turn to rebuild it. Then it'll be my turn, then I can attack it, and then it'll be destroyed. That would be
He's
cool.
winning.
Oh,
And you're
I
second
don't know what I'm
place,
doing,
it's not
seriously.
that
He's
close.
winning.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You know exactly what I know.
Huh?
You know exactly what I know.
winning. That's all I'm doing. I don't know how it's happening. Just
I'll
the
be
victory
very
points just
generous
don't
to you
stop.
guys.
He poor mouths like that every game.
Nah, it's
I don't know
rubbish.
what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. Really.
Just like falling in a money pit. I don't know how this happened.
Alright.
Do the floss.
I don't know, but I'm doing.
Not too power.
Okay.
Jason, it's pretty obvious what I'm doing. I just want a temple out of that.
Mhm.
I think it's because you're
Let's go
giving
make
me
a temple
power,
out of
so
this.
then it's mostly because like I'm
Because
doing
it's
that
harder to
like
get
Let me
there.
see.
gain
Mhm.
one.
You're one move
PP.
away from it.
Like, geez, and I'll play the game 1 PP, and then
Darkness. Oh, have you gone
it's
yet?
not my turn.
I got him 2 power.
It's your turn.
Oh, that's my turn. Yay. Now I can. Well, I don't know. I'll
All
take
the
this game.
power.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, for one, I'll cancel the ability of this and just reduce it to that. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Ooh.
This guy.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh, I know what to do.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's gonna be a short turn this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I only got one left.
I was-
You're the one that wanted to be the
Well,
judge.
hey. I'm not gonna. How many victory points I get from that? 4. So I was like,
Should I do it to? Am I allowed to do this since it was just Andrew's turn? Do that.
Yeah, you can do it now. It's your turn.
I could do it to Sky. I I could
After
use-
all that power
Do it.
and after all that power and
Yeah.
good stuff I've given you.
Yeah, I gave it to you. As
I don't know
my
what it
turn, right?
is, but
It's
Go
gonna
ahead.
be something like really mean, and then
we'll do it. Like I said, it's not the God's friends, it's the God's
Yes.
war.
Was it? Oh, you misled me. So. you told me this game was like Ticket to Ride, you know? Actually, no, that can be a mean game.
well, it
actually.
depends if it's gonna be mean because okay, here
So
I'll,
do it.
I'll just play it. It says select one unit belong to any empire, relocate that unit to inner hell. I could choose that guy. It depends
You
if I'm
could.
allowed to
Sure.
choose the unit.
You can. Select one
Do
unit.
it. Yeah, select.
Do
Or you
it.
could put
Okay.
the Mad God in
Do it.
instead.
What's the mad god?
The guy with the cape.
Right.
Oh, wait. Is
But
that
we're trying to
Oh,
stop
it's a
Sun
skeleton.
foremost, me second most.
You
No,
can,
no, well,
you can
but
hang on.
it's
So
a
you
balance
can,
of power
is that
thing.
your, can you when can you play the another card and once he's
There's
played
a
it, so-
there have been ones that have been
He's
reactions.
Yeah.
Turn
So I
to
can
the
play
result.
one now.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's
Hang
that?
on, I just want to. Right. Darkness. Gain 1 VP. Then select any or all units in hell. Place those units at the gates of dawn. No permission is required to fix it.
Wow.
Any or all units in hell.
Any or all. So do you want?
Yeah, well, I won't give my free power. You
Yeah.
can.
All right. Hey there, buddy. Okay.
Okay. So
Now
take
it's-
your action.
Yeah. Now you can do your.
That was just a room.
Figured, I'm going to play it eventually.
Hey, buddy. Sorry about killing you that one time.
More victory
That was
points?
before the game started. You've been cool
More
since.
victory points?
How do I get more victory points?
Shrines and temples. Bring them
All
on.
day, every day.
Oh, I thought you meant if I do something. Okay.
This is empty. The seas are pretty much empty. Slan is empty. Umathella is empty. Lots of places to
I
build.
was gonna put it right there.
I was tempted to that, but
And I don't need to put a unit there because it doesn't look like anyone can get to there right now.
There they are.
I want to go and overtake that area.
I'm going to remove that, and then using Insurgency on Conquest Destroy, build a temple where that happened.
Oh, nice.
nice. Very nice.
Sky.
Well, looking really good. As well, postpone.
I'm trying to
all
find the
the-
Ethernet cable.
You need a powerful.
You don't get the
Kind of
Ethernet
powerful
cable.
units, do you know?
I need
You
to,
don't need to connect to the internet.
Well,
I
there's
do.
not much use there, so I can.
I need to look through
Might as well,
already.
yeah,
It has
then I'll lose
some
my free
comparison
power,
to do, so I can download some resources.
Don't do it on my
Mom can help you do that.
I want the 3 power. Ah, well, it was good. Cool. I'm done. So there's no doubt going to be a battle. Well, look, depending
He's-
on what
he's
type
out,
of people
right?
you guys are, you might,
He's
you know,
out,
it might
right?
be nice.
Yes.
I'm out.
I'm going.
Darkness.
It's darkness is turned down. Fudge.
What were you going to do? What were you going to do?
Nothing. I was just sad it wasn't my
Mr.
turn to go. That's all.
I've given you 2 to 3 rooms.
Yeah, no, they're much appreciated.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Have I done you any wrong so far?
You know, that there's a big capital
Have
S,
I-
capital
Have
F.
I done anything
So
wrong
far,
to you
so far,
All right,
no.
thanks.
That's yeah,
Thank
but
you for
it's
acknowledging
a pretty
that.
big caveat
Thank
so
you
far.
Thank you for acknowledging that.
What are you doing right there?
He's,
I don't know,
he's
just
chilling.
chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, I put him in inner hell though. He went to outer hell.
I moved there so blood sacrifice would start affecting me since you sent me to hell.
Blood sacrifice work.
Yeah. Yeah, remember you had to get rid of a troll?
You have to fight him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on, have a hero troll that kills a god.
A hero.
So pay one and
The,
fight
the
me.
little troll who
Well,
could.
first, if I die, then you just take it away. So I want to move a unit there first. This guy can move to hell.
Yes.
Wait, yeah, does he have to move? Yeah,
They
he
can go
can move
anywhere.
Wherever you want. Yeah.
You want to move more people to hell? You want to move like a buddy
That's plenty.
like there? Because that's a 1d6 power. You don't have a combat ability. The strong goat god.
Not that one.
Not that
It's
one.
from a different
Where's
area.
hell?
But this one, you moved from her from there. So there you go.
Why is he not pointing at everything?
Because he's saying you're about
Yeah,
to
he's
die.
rude. That's all.
Jason, where's the Ethernet adapter?
They're all looking at him like, oh.
Something,
It's
something on
in
your face.
my
What?
bag
What?
next to the bed.
All right, Jason.
He's like controlling the gate from
That
Cthulhu
stuff's
Wars.
gonna go, yeah.
See, he's
Things are
controlling the
going down.
temple from Cthulhu Wars.
One battle here against Sun.
Initially, you have any pre-battle abilities,
Yeah,
people?
when
I do
you're
not.
I've
He
got,
does.
I've got one. Battle, Shanasy. Is that how you
Yep.
pronounce it? When you're in
Adjacent
battle-
archers.
Yeah, Jason archers. So,
Ooh, so they're
two.
firing from the moon.
Yeah.
I want lots of units to die.
So
Yeah, that's
I'll roll
fine.
3, is that right?
Yep, 3 versus 3.
3, nothing.
One kill, one route,
And a
Okay.
route from your temple.
plus 2 routes from that.
Plus 2 routes.
So
Can I see what a route and a kill looks like?
one kill.
Yep.
He's dead. That's a unit.
And then
Hand me the route, please.
Wait, what's that? What are those pictures? Like kill's a hammer and then route.
Kill is the sword stuck through the skull, and route is the broken weapon.
so you've got a route 2, but he gets to choose where.
I choose 2.
Yep.
You decide where they go.
So that's adjacent to
All
This
the
squadron?
southern-
Everything was 2 from
Everything
Skydome.
that's 2 from
The
Skydome.
north and south land areas.
Cool.
is it? Yep.
Okay. Destroyed.
Battle in the heavens.
Unfortunately, only one unit was killed.
I'm going,
Uh,
my turn.
Storm's here.
I would like to initiate a battle against Sky there,
Okay.
Following on. So.
where
Spend a power.
I spend a power,
And
and
you
then
can destroy it.
I do destroy it, and I replace it with my temple because of insurgency.
And you decide where he routes to.
Oh, sorry,
So you don't get to destroy it.
I do get to go there
Oh, sorry.
with my
Hold on.
whirlwind.
Hold on.
Whirlwind.
Back up. Back up. Do it the right way.
I declare a battle.
You spent 1.
Pre-battle, whirlwind, Stormbro comes across.
Mhm.
We initiate the battle. I get 1 route of me from the temple.
2.
2.
Sky temples are twice as powerful.
I forgot about that.
So where do they go?
Oh, really? But does it get destroyed? Or?
Plus
No,
2 routes.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Well,
Adjacent, yeah?
It says
Yeah.
I may replace it, so
If you conquer it or destroy it. Yeah. Does it say shrines though?
I have a new
that's,
building.
That's not adjacent to that. I would have liked to put in there.
Otherwise, I mean, you could just conquer it normally and replace it with one of yours.
Is that normally what you can do?
Yeah. So you'd use that
I'm happy
ability
for
on
him
like
to-
a shrine or a ziggurat.
I'm happy for him to mulligan that.
Hmm?
If he wants, if he
Well,
didn't realize.
I didn't
that,
realize that
I'm
I would
happy
have.
for that to mulligan that if.
I didn't realize that he has double routes, but that's fine.
Huh? You're the judge. I'm happy to do it if you didn't realize it. So.
It's a good lesson for the video.
Well, wait, what's a good lesson?
Yeah, it's also a good lesson about hospitality
does
for
it-
the first game. So
Yeah, no,
I'm
well,
happy to accept the
What's
mulligan.
it-
I
happy
won't
if
do
you-
it. I won't do it. If I
You
wouldn't
sure?
have
I'm
done it.
more than happy
What's
to.
I wouldn't have
To
done it if
learn
I had
again?
known. So
I wouldn't take a mulligan.
Well, what's a
Okay.
good lesson?
I would. So I'll.
I'm happy to. So. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
Let's go back.
okay.
Let's go back. So
What's a
I'm
good
giving myself
lesson?
that.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
here.
sorry.
That guy
What's
was
a good
there.
lesson?
Yes.
All right.
Guy gets double.
Sorry. Yeah. Cool.
All right. So because I mean, there's no benefit to me. It's just a waste of power. Okay. Instead, I'll
The sun
spend
god,
two.
ever the most generous. That's
I'll just back up there with my
Who's that?
Wait, can I see how many
champion,
dice that
my
guy
mortal
rolls?
champion.
One
They have the.
D6.
They're just two. They're just 2 combat. They don't have their
The
special
god of
ability.
Rodeo, really. There you go.
This guy's
I'm
out.
out.
Your turn.
I want to battle you.
Oh.
Okay.
How much dice do I get?
My
1,
combat
2,
is
3.
4.
Okay.
3.
Three.
No, she gets a
3
plus
dice.
a kill.
No,
I
no,
mean,
I get 3.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3 dice. Sorry.
Now, are you going to roll her die or are you going to use hunger?
you can use hunger to just get an
Oh, wait,
auto
what's
kill.
it do again?
It's
Oh,
the
plus 2
I
rounds
win.
or plus 1 kill.
Like,
If it's the +1 kill, you don't even work. It's mathematical. You win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
You
want
don't
to
even
do
have to
plus 1
roll
kill.
if you do that.
You don't have to roll. Just let him roll 4 dice.
Yeah.
Kill, please.
So,
Kill, please.
don't get a kill, don't get a kill.
No kill.
Two rounds.
Two rounds.
At least you can route them out of hell. Wait, no,
Well,
you have to
you
route
might
them
die.
into inner hell.
And that goes.
You'll have to route 2 of them into inner hell. So, I'm going to choose 2.
oh, so he just immediately killed.
Well, it's his choice, but
I'm around. These 2 guys.
There's all types of inhalers in there. My
Get some
goodness.
out of
He's
hell.
just pointing it.
Oh,
He's
God.
just got like a long back and then he's just pointing.
This gentleman
Mm.
seriously needs to go to a chiropractor.
See, you wanted to lose
that's
a unit
assuming
in
he
battle,
has a
too.
spine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also,
If,
do
if
you
your
have a
back does
minion,
look like that, please
a
go see
hero,
it.
A lesser god and a greater god in play?
specialist.
Oh yeah, I do.
So get a gift.
Good. And also, yeah, I was hoping for him to roll at least one kill because he was a unit in battle, but it doesn't really matter.
You should have had this gift a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
You would have been getting victory points for that completed
Oh.
fragment.
What-
yeah,
what was
I
that?
know.
Ah,
To pick out your gift.
happy to mulligan that too.
Pay attention to these
It's
things.
required.
I can't watch everything at the same time.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can't.
Peaches.
I'm very disappointed though.
And then it'll be my turn.
Apparently,
Mhm.
there's
Oh, okay, I'm getting black market. I know what to do with this.
hold the army of darkness into the family. Yeah, that's right.
I know what to do with it. Except it's already past cancel phase. I've been doing it. You said the game where we always
Battle
mess
here
stuff
against
up
Scott.
or forget about stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 routes.
2 routes.
So that's
Let me route the brew and the mad guy.
Brood and the mad god to wear.
I don't really have much choice.
The middle of nowhere.
Well, I wanted to go there, but that's not connected.
Seshnoa.
I'll just put him here, I guess.
Why?
Oh, well, that's gonna put him.
Well, if you put him there, then I got
I
a
can't.
chance.
It's not connected.
How much
I
does that
was- I
cost
was
you?
looking
1?
at that.
One. Your turn.
Hmm.
Sun seems to be setting on the sun god at this point.
Done.
Done?
Back to
I've
you.
been out a long,
Darkness.
long time ago.
Ooh, I still got 8 power left. Wow.
Would you take black market?
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
black market. I'm gonna draw a rune, and I'm probably
Solo
gonna give
runes.
it the storm, and then if it's a good one, then maybe
Okay.
you can play it on yourself, and then they'll be
Oh.
like working together.
Sounds good.
And when you
Yeah,
play
what you're gonna do for your turn. Take your turn first, and you can tell him all about it.
okay, I'll take my turn.
It was
and I'm
sounding
gonna
good.
do and one to back to original. Move these guys back up here.
With Selborn. Yeah.
Yeah, with
Mhm.
Hellboy. Okay, back to you.
My turn. I am going to have a battle here. So he'll have to route that. Oh wait, then that would, yeah.
Yeah. You know this.
Ah, who cares?
Not adjacent either.
I know what I would do. I know what to do.
So we're not spending that power yet.
He was thinking about battling you, but then he realized that you just route that away.
Spend 2.
Spending 2 to do that. Alright.
If I try to go there and destroy that, that'll not help you and not help him as well. I don't want to do that.
I'm going to initiate a battle here.
You're going pretty
How much
fast.
I
dice
do
does that
have
guy
some
roll?
pre-battle. What's your pre-battle?
So when I'm at
0.
your
Okay.
And it costs
archers
you
in
BP to start
adjacent.
a fight.
Is that
in his area.
adjacent?
No.
Oh, it's not actually.
No.
Sorry.
Oh,
No,
it's
well,
So,
in
so I've just got my sun
you
god.
got your son guy. He's got 3 though because he's on the surface. I'm going to
You can lead if you're gonna attack him.
3.
Yeah, you can.
What's-
Because I was going to
Okay,
attack.
he gets me 3, 4, 5, 6, but I have single combat. If my champion is involved in the battle, either roll his battle 2 battle dice first and inflict the results before continuing with the rest of the battle, or add 1 battle die to my total. I will choose to do that first, so I'm going to get the initial one, and then if not, I need 4 more. 5 more because of whirlwind, because of pre-battle. So when a battle is declared involving your unit, you may add 1 battle dice to your combat total. Oh, and relocate.
Yeah, you have to bring a storm.
I saw that. No, I won't do that. So I've got 4 dice after this. I do need to roll a non-blank, but you get to roll your dice.
Yep, so
No,
we'll
it's still pre-battle, so you can go ahead and bring a storm brother in if you want,
Oh, you're going to do that?
and then roll an extra dice.
I mean, you can kill my thing, but whatever. I need to do
I don't want to kill your.
I need to
thing.
do it.
You're behind me.
All
It
right,
gives
so
me
I'll
extra
roll
power.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Come on, I need to kill. I need to kill. I need to
You got an extra one for the storm brother and
Yeah.
for whirlwind.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On average, I should kill him.
A route.
Way up.
You
No,
can route him to
way
hell.
up. That's funny.
No.
Yeah, round the.
Oh wait, this is from hell. Sorry, you can't.
to
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's angry. Sure.
I'm very disappointed. Oh, I got the.
And
Is
then
that a
he's
red?
happy.
It's about kill an enemy god in battle. I have to do something.
Ah, right. And that's a route two.
I'm
That's a
Cthulhu,
round.
yeah. But,
Which one?
that
I'll
big
choo-
one, I
No,
think.
no.
He chooses
Oh,
which
sorry.
one.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Yeah, I'm happy to choose this
Oh,
guy.
I missed him.
You can route him.
Yeah, but this one will.
The glorious battle.
Very generous of you.
You can't go to where he
Great to have. No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
They can go to the same area.
Oh, really?
they
Oh,
can.
okay.
Oh,
Well,
that's
let's not.
Cthulhu
Let's go.
I'm happy.
You
Glorious.
also could have routed him here. Just because he fought you, it doesn't make any difference.
Actually, no, we'll go. Oh, no,
It's the same thing.
Sorry,
Same area.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to.
fine.
I want to be here, so
I want to
feel
be
a lot
here.
better.
I want this
In the
glorious
corner,
mortal
right
to
in
be
Right
the
there
going
in the
right
inlet. You want to be in the bay?
just facing
Yeah,
down
be
the
in the
god
bay.
of the sun.
There you go.
Oh my
Exactly.
gosh. So to recap, people, 8 dice. 1 round.
One round.
He's controlling and he's controlling.
Apparently my only
I
these
just gave
dice
him
are
3
lucky.
rooms,
So,
and that's how he
you just
treats me.
move and then I can.
Well, if you move
It's
in there,
about
fight
winning
him,
the
I'll move
game
out.
at the end.
Okay.
Sad
And you
game.
wouldn't have
There,
even
and
died.
then-
You would have just gone to hell.
So
We
am
could have
I
taken
allowed to
that.
spend 1 and just move 3 there?
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I'm just gonna move there.
filthy. Is there even kills in these dice? I'm not
Just
gonna.
move out like into the.
One. I'm gonna move out.
Hmm.
That adds a kill, right? So one unit can't do anything.
What adds a kill?
Three ziggurat.
Oh yeah, that might be what adds 1 kill.
So lame.
And this
Castle
adds
lead. That's a kill.
temple adds a route, so it'll just route you out away.
I'll go to the brass.
Okay. The rounds. It's a round.
People have been pooping in there.
People improve in there.
He's just leaning back. He's
Storm.
just like.
And remember, I gave you all that power before, right? So,
Yeah, I know.
and I've just lost a heap of stuff.
Hurts being out of power, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know.
And in the lead.
Now you tell you.
There's no second person. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
I think the only yellow unit you'll see
It's
is one big
basically, I
fuss.
can't destroy this either, so I'm gonna go for that, so it won't
Okay,
get
so
too
spend the
power
power.
as well.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm doing.
And then there are enemy units there, so you don't have to roll, but you have to choose 2 units to route out. And then he routes it.
Yeah.
You choose which one.
To save you the
These
hassle.
two guys.
Which
Two
one?
shades.
The 2 ones? All right.
Yeah.
So that's on that island.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah,
Up
put in the
in there, I
brown.
think,
See,
yeah.
they're like.
So didn't you conquer that or convert it? Or did
You
you
can. Do you want to conquer it instead and put your own temple there?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, wait, then what the hell is the
Say, there was
power?
a few.
Oh, because I can do it on a shrine. I can make a shrine into a temple.
Mhm.
Also, he can't do that. He has to put down a shrine instead.
Because it was a shrine that he conquered. Oh,
Oh, it was
No,
a temple
it's a
because the
temple
temple
actually.
conquered.
I conquered.
Right, I got it. I got you. I got you.
So I just turned it into.
Because I
my-
was wondering, a few people were just destroying stuff. I mean, wouldn't you want to convert it?
well, I can't
Oh
replace
yeah,
it
yeah,
with my
you can't.
chaos.
But
list.
I don't know if you killed one of mine.
No, we took it back. He did. He killed it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was correct.
Hey, isn't there an? Wasn't there like something in this area?
Guys, I'm very,
What area?
very,
Wasn't
very,
there?
very
Oh
disappointed.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all good.
If we had
All
left
fun
you,
and love.
if we
Yeah,
had kept you like that,
well-
you would have won.
My fault.
Now he's gonna win.
What?
Yeah,
You're
Unless
battling me.
darkness
Well,
attacks him. I don't know.
I'm at 23.
Wait, are you battling me?
I need 12 points to win. That's not going to happen in one turn.
Why are you battling
The
me?
thing is, I think
He could have won in one turn, probably. Because with your noblesse oblige thing, getting extra victory points.
yeah, but I think I've been crippled to the point now where I can't really do much.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
you're winning.
3.
I think I've got to be, I've got
Are
to
you
be greedy
battling
with these
Nope. It's saying how much power people have.
the rune cards. I think I've got to be greedy.
I have to destroy 2 units, or 2 units have to die somewhere. Doesn't have to be
Well,
me.
I don't know about you, but a lot of my stuff has been.
Yeah.
Sorry, it hasn't been in the way you wanted to.
Whoa.
You've got a lot of plastic on the water. Surely it is.
You know you're in.
You'd need at least 5 units here to take that down.
That's scary.
What if you just move over to this area? I don't know. Well, it does have this guy there. He's so big, but he's dangerous. He's got got 8. He's got 8 combat. This guy's got 8 combat.
1,
He's so powerful.
2, 3, 4.
Wait, yeah, I would have 9 combat in this area. He's
Yeah, I
got 8.
don't think anyone's going on that side.
Yeah, he's not killing there. He's not going.
I think you've got that pretty sewn up, that one.
Yeah. I'm going back there. That's cool.
1.
I was considering attacking
Mhm.
instead.
I thought so.
Yeah. Well,
Get it over with. Well, he can't move anyway. You got time to wait.
yeah.
I know.
You
I
can
know.
keep-
I'm
you
gonna
can
be
keep
the last one.
just keep routing me all over the board. I don't.
No, I'll attack again.
Attack.
Same idea. I'm going to use the champion's ability. Let's see, pre-battle. Pre-battle, this guy is going to come in. But, so, 2.
You can do them in any order, so you can check
Okay.
his single combat first before you
Alright,
commit to whirlwind.
Fair enough. I'll do that. Single combat.
Yep. So,
Will it work?
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, nice.
Back to hell.
And then you have
Well,
to pay a
pick
power.
one. Well, no.
We're just making.
No, that gives
Andrew
me-
try to like pay his power.
That gives me
Unity.
killing enemy battle. Killing enemy god in battle.
If I just move
That
that
means
guy
I'm
there,
gonna
I'll
get
have 9
weather
combat
control.
well, you
straight.
can let me out then. If that's
The moment
You
I
don't
gain
get a
this,
Psycho Pump yet, do you?
What's
the
silent?
moment I gain this gift,
Anytime anybody goes to hell.
gain power equal to my total earned gifts, including this one, then flip this gift face down and take 1 rune. So I'll do that. I gain 4 power. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I gain a rune.
Yep.
That's all right. You'll get me out. Please. Please, there's not much yellow left on the board.
You'll get the half power rule. Don't worry.
Yeah. What's the half power roll?
You'll get half power equal to the person who has the most power.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so if someone has 10 and you only get like 2 from that thing,
All right. Pass to you. Back
then
to you.
that means he'll just get 5 straight
Oh,
away.
somehow he still has
Is
more
that, is,
power.
that, is that like a charity? Is that like a charity
You got
mechanic?
5.
I've
Yes,
just been
5,
spending
yes, 6.
1 each turn. Like,
Your turn.
See, I was trying to do that, but I took a heavy,
I'll
heavy
spend
toll.
1 and protect this thing again. Sure. Ground seed.
Can't say
Ground seed.
being the judge was a particularly uplifting experience. I must say.
Yeah, it's kind of hard being the judge.
Yeah.
Like after, like this is still the judge
Oh, I wonder
round.
what's going to happen over there.
Your turn.
This is still from the judge round. I'm pretty sure it's been a long round. Everyone has so
Yeah,
much power.
it's been a very long round.
Yeah, I feel like-
not in the way you're.
And I bet it's gonna feel like
All good.
I bet it's gonna feel like forever since it's gonna be your next round after this round is. Because I still got like 4 power to spend. You've got like 3, and then you have what's it?
Well, you
6.
want to, did
He just gained 4 from that gift that he had.
Oh, nice.
It's all good. Oh,
Here we
man.
go.
Darkness.
It's the last remnants of the Inca Empire.
What you doing, Darkness? I recommend you put a shrine here.
I recommend I'm gonna put a shrine like right there.
Yeah, I think that recommendation's a lot better.
I think actually darkness is hugely benefiting from all of this.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
One.
Ooh.
Didn't
Whoa.
thought that you would do that. Didn't think you
There
would
will
do that.
definitely be at least 2 units dying in this fight.
Oh, really? Okay.
Plus 2 kills.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that damn gift.
I want to get somebody to kill me though.
You have to kill a mortal.
Hey,
I
have you
presume
got
this
a
is more
plus
important to you
and
than
I've
I've
got nothing at the moment. I've got literally nothing at the moment. So,
Darkness.
what were you going to ask me if I've got
If you got like a plus kill thing,
plus kill thing?
or plus 2 kills, is it? Or plus 1? Yeah, it's plus 2
the temple,
kills.
yeah.
There's another empty area down there. The Worm
Where?
Sea is also empty.
Oh, yeah, you see them.
Oh,
So is the Brown Sea.
Oh, I didn't even notice there was
Sea
a
of
thing.
Fog.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Sea of Fog is
It's like,
empty too. And Togara Ocean, there's no building there.
There's no Cthulhu to worry about when you're placing sea
yeah, yeah,
structures.
and placing in sea places.
All right. One
He's just
battle
trapping.
here.
Yep.
Pre-battle?
No. I don't think
Okay.
so.
No pre-battle for me.
Where are you
I
battling?
get 6 for the Mad God
So I get,
and 3 bruise.
so I get 4, is it? 2 for the archers and... Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, sorry. 2 for the archers. And then 3 kills. Right, 1, 2,
The
3.
kill
What if
gets
you
stopped
just
by
get,
him,
like-
right? Doesn't this guy stop the kill or no? Oh.
What if this value
Really?
suddenly
That just
get
stops
like
my embedded chaosness.
Ready, set, go. I've
Oh,
got
got a kill.
kill.
2 kills. That kills the archers.
Archers die, and then
The archers are dead,
2 die, 2
2
dead
for that.
as well.
and you killed 2 of mine.
you
1.
go.
Yay, you
Oh,
finally
bruise.
got your spell.
Is that,
2 of that.
Hey.
Wow,
so
that's
is that
And I
count?
get this gift. We're going to take Oblivion. And the
Mhm.
Mad God's marker has reached 10. Unholy Trio.
Hey, I get
I have 6
Empire.
gifts. You get 1.
I get courage.
Does that count as a roll? Does that count as any?
Yeah, that's another kill,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
which takes him up to 11.
The dice have conquered that face.
And then, boom.
Boom.
Okay. On my turn, I'd like to start a battle. Too.
Okay.
Actually, I will first do the champion first, the pre-battle. See if I.
I'm gonna
If
bow
you
into
like
that
to
area
No.
and hopefully you're gonna get a kill to
It's
kill.
single combat.
Kill.
But
No,
my
I'm
guy's
gonna
so
get
much
out.
better than you.
Yeah,
Solid.
No, so
want
now I
you
will
to
bring this
kill.
guy in,
You want me to kill you?
and
That's
I've
alright.
I've
got
only got one dice and
I'm
two
gonna
with
gift.
him there, and
Also,
then
I wanna destroy that
5
thing right
for
now.
my thunder god. Oh. Please, sweet merciful gods, far out.
2
what?
routes. Route to brew.
That always happens.
You can go here.
So,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Damn it!
jeez, how lucky guy.
Yeah,
Very unlucky.
unlucky me.
Very unlucky.
Back to you.
Unlucky.
Back to me.
And now darkness wins.
Just so you know, the gifts that I got.
Yeah.
Oblivion, when an enemy's unit or building is killed or eliminated by you in battle or via your blood sacrifice gift, the victim must choose either that I get 1 rune or that one of the eliminated units or the building be permanently removed from the game. In either case, place that Empire's Oblivion token in your Oblivion box so you can't use it against that target again until the token is removed. During the power phase, all the tokens are removed.
Okay.
And then I got the Unholy Trio, which is post-battle 1-time use. After combat dice are rolled in any battle, even if you did not participate, turn all route results into kills.
Oh.
Oh
Then
my-
flip this card face
Wow.
down and take 1 rune.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
You're just like you
Now you
just
don't
go
have to
through
roll like
battles
me,
like
that's all.
all the routes like
All of that would have been good for
like,
you.
kill.
I would have turned 2 routes into 2 kills.
There's so many kills.
Yeah. Oh well, that's just annoying. I've rolled I think 1 kill this entire game. I don't know how many dice.
Here, it's like
Is
What's
it,
the courage one that you took?
the courage one is if the Thunder King is involved in the battle in which the enemy has 3 or more combat, I earn 1 rune at the battle's completion, whether or not the Thunder King survived.
what if you're like you got that spell book and you're trying to get that last spell book where you get 2 kills?
that was mine.
You just bounce
It's back
somebody,
to him.
you roll everything routes, and then after that it's like "Duh," then
Here
you
you
just
go.
flip it over and get 2 kills.
Darkness.
That's right.
Your turn, darkness.
Okay, it's my turn.
I can't
Get
believe
that
you
last building off the board. We're going to have to reach for the elimination
The
rules.
elimination. Well, let's
No.
find out. Oh, no.
I
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's
still there.
Yeah.
would get this and put it like right
You can
here,
rebuild in hell.
I got
which is exactly like.
All right.
All right. 1 power left.
1 power.
And I got
Roll them
1
all.
power. Well, you got like 4 power. You got lots of power. Well, lots of power at the end of this one.
Mm.
Oh, you
Oh,
doing
come
that,
on,
okay.
pull me out of my misery.
I'm gonna build a shrine here, and then after
Darkness.
no
Oh, you're going to do
Yeah.
fire. Gain 1 VP if I have a unit in the Sky Dome, or 2 VP if I have a building there.
Nice.
So I need 2.
Nice.
Your turn. Last power.
Yay, fine.
Wow.
Now, all I need to get one from
That's a
Storm.
route, right? Though, right?
No.
What's a round?
Not for a shrine.
Shrines aren't worth anything.
Oh,
Shrines
I
aren't worth
forgot.
anything. It's temples that are
Oh,
plus
you
2 rounds.
you keep it, dude.
Yeah, I put it here for my.
I was thinking about that. I was like, no, I can't do that because I'll just route. I can't conquer it.
Well, that's me. That's
No,
you guys.
no, you just need
later.
to sky unit. Now you need a sky unit. And you still have to lose a unit in battle.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm not a
Maybe you can
power.
battle me.
Storm.
You want to lose a unit in battle?
Yes.
He needs to.
And then you can try and.
At this point, I need to
You
kill
can try and
somebody,
kill me.
anybody. Jeez.
Somebody needs to
He
try
has to
and
kill an enemy mortal in battle. And you
Yeah.
have to lose a unit in battle.
Yeah. So.
Wow, what are you guys doing?
This
Is
guy.
everyone out?
Me
My
up.
Yeah,
troll.
that's you.
My troll is a mortal minion.
That's,
Alright.
That's a smart.
That was the longest turn in history.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
For
the
him.
longest-
Yeah, for me, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for you.
You've just been watching your units all
Yeah.
disappear. Alright, power phase.
And you can't do
You guys
anything.
all get Glorantha's blessing.
Oh,
One power.
thank you. I need that.
Yeah, thank
2
you.
for each type of building you have on the board.
One.
That's none for Andrew.
Yeah, I got 9. I got 9.
Yields for him.
I got 9.
1 for power fragment where you have at
I
least
got
1
8, but I
gift.
got 9
That's
because
3 for me.
2, 3 for me.
2
I
for
got
Andrew.
3.
Yep.
No.
Can you have more than
2 for you.
15 power in this?
What do I get 2? I got. Oh yeah.
1 fragment, 1
And
fragment.
then I get a victory point.
Clock out.
So
I
you've
think,
got
but-
you got 1,
Yeah.
and then you got 8, which was 9, and then 2 more.
You
Okay.
burned your candle at both
And
ends,
then
my
power
friend.
according to
Shown
abilities
brightly.
and gifts. So starting with you were still the first player.
Mhm.
Power phase abilities.
Well, he's not in the surface world, but I can use my nobilities oblige. So remove these, get 1 victory point
Done.
and 1 rune.
Well, you get a victory point. Nice.
He does every turn when he does it.
Oh,
The rule book
no.
even says make sure you use this every turn.
Yeah, make sure you use this
Make sure
every
you do
turn.
that.
The rule book's just helping
Okay.
you to do stuff with
Is
it.
that all your power phase abilities?
Yeah, it's
Power phase abilities?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, what? What have I
Power
got?
phase abilities. Do it. Nocturnal raids.
Nocturnal. Oh.
Yeah, nocturnal raids. You don't have any trolls in your pool, but you do have Dark Sea. The castle lives in place, so get a room.
Ooh, the castle. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's upside down. Wait, what?
And none of those are power phase abilities. So power phase,
Oh my
I get-
god.
festering, torment happens. The power god's marker's at 10 or higher, so it loses
Wow, that's
6,
What's that do?
which brings it down to 5. If it's at 10 or higher, he loses d6. But then I get a
Oh.
rune.
You get a room for your trouble.
Uh-huh.
for all your troubles.
Okay, and then festering and chaos feature. That's 1 for chaos feature. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. Oh, only 7? Okay.
12.
Oh, okay, yeah, 12 is a lot. That's 1 more than me, actually. Well, 11 is a lot as well.
And
How
power
much do you
phase.
have?
I am not feeling inferior at this point,
Okay.
so I'm not going to give up.
He has
too
10
easy.
power. He could go up to 14, but he'd have to lose 2 victory points.
Yeah, I think the
No.
time for inferiority
You're probably
is
not
over.
doing that.
Okay. Player with the most power, other than chaos.
Darkness.
Yay.
11 power. How much power you got?
Because, because you see,
Because I have 12, so you should have 6 at
Should I
least.
go up to 6?
because I've kept on having more power than you
him
regularly, but
Except
you,
for my inferiority
yeah, yeah.
complex.
So you keep losing 2 victory points until you don't want to do it anymore.
Which way do you want it to go? Do you want me to be last or Andrew to be last?
Hmm.
Oh, no, Andrew, you can be last.
Relax.
We have to do the judge.
He has declared it.
Well,
Alright.
Andrew hasn't had his turn in a long
Actually,
time.
that's
one-
so
okay
to
with
be
that.
fair.
1 VP for each building you have in play. You're going to get a lot here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
I
10.
think
Start with you. How many you got?
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6, 7, 8,
8,
9.
Wow.
9 victory
Wow.
points. 26.
Wow. Oh my
Next
god.
completed fragment.
just jumped
You've got
above
1 completed
chaos.
fragment.
Okay.
And
I just
then
jumped
you're
above
next.
chaos
No,
by
no.
tons.
No
That
buildings.
No
was
buildings
very
in
Zero
play,
buildings.
but you have
One
1
completed
completed fragment, which will be enough to get you there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7,
Plus 2 completed
23.
fragments.
25. And I've got 5 buildings on the board and 3 completed fragments, which is 8. 31.
What's this meant to be?
Well, now darkness, my friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hey! This looks like the mistress thing, doesn't it?
Disturbed version.
This looks like the mistress, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
That's a
It
rapid
is.
solar.
Is it?
Right.
It looks like the mistress.
I have her figure as well, but I don't
Oh,
have
there's
her
a
figure.
second spider lady. I bet they're jealous about who deserves to be
The first player.
the ultimate spider lady.
Council phase abilities and gifts.
Yay, black market.
But what about
Draw
Spider-Man?
one.
Where is Spider-Man?
Okay.
Council phase. All right.
Okay. Do I do mine since I'm first player? So do I do
He
mine?
gets black market, so he draws one room.
Yep, I draw a room.
He may read it out loud if he wants to. Here.
Oh, sorry.
Give him room.
sorry.
I have yet to kill an enemy mortal.
Now listen to what black market does.
Yeah, you.
Read it out loud if you like. You may choose to keep this room, paying 2 power or 1 victory point. Or you may give it to another player, who decides whether you earn 2 power or 1 victory point.
Yeah.
Ah,
So I was
what an
thinking,
interesting deal.
since you're really low, like I can just give this to you and you choose me to gain some. Since like we're
Okay.
well
Well,
now
read it
you're
out.
the.
You don't have
Why
to
don't you read it out loud? Oh,
you don't have to read it.
You don't have to, so it can be like a just
It
here.
could be secret
Take a look
to
at
him.
this.
If you
Oh, and
choose
then I
him.
have to decide
Okay,
whether.
I'll read it. Yeah, you
Then you
decide
decide
if I
whether to
gain.
give him 2 victory or 1 or 2 power or 1 victory point.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
You can read it out loud if you want everybody to know what it is.
Or you can just. But if he gives it to me secretly, do I get to see it before I determine?
Yeah, you can always look at your own.
Well, then if you don't need to involve them, why don't you just slide it over to me and I'll find out?
It's pretty good. It's about. You'll see. It's pretty good because.
Oh yeah.
So do you know do it and then?
Yeah, I definitely gonna give you. I think
Okay.
you want the VP for this, or would you prefer power?
Well, I guess it's your choice, but I do like VP.
You would like to prefer.
Of course.
I feel it's fair to give him VP for this. So
Yeah, and then you
I
can
gain 1 VP,
Yeah.
then.
Not right now. Though.
Oh, not right now.
You use those during the action phase.
Oh, sure, whatever.
Oh, everyone knows you're gonna gain 1 VP now.
That's okay.
So
At
what's,
least you didn't
what's
read the
gonna
rest
happen
of
then?
it. 'cause-
I wonder what's gonna happen.
yeah, I wonder what. But
Okay.
but there's another
that your
part
only
to it,
council
and they
phase
don't know what
ability?
that is.
Yeah, I'll read it out
I
loud
believe it
later.
is. My council phase abilities. Let's do I fought we won first. So get ready
Wait,
to.
no, doesn't it go in?
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, it goes the other way.
Good
Yeah,
call.
call to justice. Select any unit on the map belonging to any empire. Relocate that unit to the sun god's area.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh.
I want my empire back. So you can get me out of hell.
Dragging him to hell with me.
You can get out of hell by yourself by spending a
I
village.
No,
He
you
doesn't
can't.
want
I
to
suspect
do
you
it.
want to
After
bring
all
away
the crap
darkness.
I've been through,
Anything else?
you do that to me.
Council phase?
No, that's it.
Okay. Council phase stuff.
Yeah, I do have ability kinship. I can decide whether to gain 1 VP or 2 power. Whenever I choose, select another player to gain the other reward.
Mhm.
I'm going to gain a VP. Sun God,
I could
you're
really use
so
for-
low on
really
power.
could use for
It's
some
only
power.
fair that you
Thank
get the
you.
power.
Yeah, he
How
should
much
get
is
the
that
power.
too, is it?
2 powers, so you should
And
get
I made him second place since you haven't had your turn
Okay.
in a long time.
cool.
Is that it?
That's all I have.
So now let's do I fought we won.
Yeah, I thought we
Okay.
won.
This will be fist to lose a power, 1 to give me a power.
Alright.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Everybody lose a power.
I just feel like it's a sunk cost.
Just tempted to give you power, but
Okay.
I'm suffering as
No,
it
I
is.
can
Sorry
see what
about that.
happens
Yeah,
if
yeah.
everybody has power.
It's really tempting to give him power, but you don't
Plus
want to
he's
give him
about-
power.
I'll take
But
one for
look
the
at his
team.
power. You should see his power.
Do you want to lose your temple or your troll?
I want to lose my troll.
Okay. Hand me the troll.
Yeah.
This will go up by 1. And now you have to decide if you want this troll to be removed from the game permanently or give me a rune.
You don't need him.
Permanently, I didn't.
Yeah. Good choice.
That's oblivion for you.
So that means that you can't do it again
This
to them
guy's here.
until-
And
Yeah,
the
you
other one's
can't
off
do
the
it to
board.
them until like next time.
Okay. If just out of curiosity, if the sun god were to like burninate you, say, and put you off board, you wouldn't be able to get the mad god back on before
Okay,
unless
So
you had to summon that
since
person
you're a
again.
second player,
I
you
was
can
just
conquer
pointing that
this.
out.
But he can't
Yeah.
And
declare
then
battle
you
in
can have
hell.
a temple.
He can't declare battle in
Fair
hell.
enough.
But
He's
just
an
make sure he
alchemist.
doesn't.
No, but I
do it.
can't. I can't conquer that, no?
Why can't
That's
you
what I
conquer
said.
it?
Yeah, you're so silly, sun god.
You may not.
Otherwise, that would be a good move.
Oh, you can't.
Oh well.
Oh.
Hell's none of my business.
Well, if I
I
get
don't
out there, I can conquer. Can I conquer?
All
Can I
right,
get that
that's all the
back?
council
Well, that's-
phase.
I'll take
gifts
that one.
And
Well,
abilities.
That you
Well,
got.
I did that one in
So
the
now
corner.
it's
I kind of feel
darkness to
safe
start.
here in the corner. Like if you put this all the
Great
way, like
compromise.
right here or here.
Ah,
like,
the great
Don't skip
compromise. Let's not
Alright.
skip the great compromise.
Do you want to be the judge?
No, but
You'll lose half your power, rounded down,
you'll gain 4 people.
and then you'll get
5.
4 VP, and then you'll choose who gets 3, who gets 2, and who gets 1.
Well, I'll be 30.
Well, because who's next? You, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm at before I'm 1 away from winning.
No, but if you
I
you get
was.
4.
Did you change it? You said I was second. No, you made me last.
Yeah, I made
You're
you
second.
last. Wait, how come we're doing this judge thing again?
Yeah, it
You do
happens
it
all
every
the
turn.
time. It's the gate.
Once you get past 20 points, or once you get past
The great
19,
compromise.
it happens every turn.
Oh, it feels like a long time
You
since
see,
this
you see what happened
That'll
to me
put
when
you
I
at
did.
32 if you take it.
But then you'll have half power. That's all your choice. What's your current power?
Oh, my current power is 10. It'll be at 5.
You still get 5. At least you wouldn't be losing the next turn because we're rounding down. 5 power for
Yeah.
4 victory points, and you get to determine who else. gets
Yeah,
what.
because if I choose for you to gain 1 power, I'll be 11 to 5.
Because you know,
rounded down
if
to
it
4.
goes to your dad, he's going to choose it and he wins. So you
He's
pretty
gonna
much,
choose what?
if you pass on it, your dad will choose it and he'll just win.
But does it go
No.
to you? Or does
If
it
you
go-
pass on it, he's going to choose it, and
Oh.
he'll go to 34.
Yeah, just make sure.
Well,
don't
I
let
don't
him
think I'm
choose
gonna
it.
win
Don't-
in
don't-
this
don't let him
in this
choose it.
state.
Well, if you go to 4, though,
He
you
won't
have
let
an
me
ability
choose.
to get
He wants
power.
to get 4.
You pretty much have to do it if you don't want to have an insta loss one way or the
Because
other.
then he probably has a rune that gives him a victory point.
Yeah,
which
and he
would
only
be-
needs
Yeah,
1.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, so you're 4 VP.
How about 32?
You get 4.
Yep.
Who gets
And
3?
Who gets 3?
I assume
Yeah, Storm.
Storm.
Okay.
Give Storm 3.
And then I assume Sky's going to get 2.
And then you're gonna get 1. So everyone's just dumped on top of each other.
All right.
Except for
I
Storm.
don't know.
So I need to get Storm.
Can't see it on the board, but it's 29 for Storm and 32 for everybody else.
Yeah, 29 for Storm and 30.
Go Storm!
Go, Dark.
We've got
Now
this,
it's the
guys.
action phase, starting with darkness,
All right.
with your massive 5 power.
Yeah, I
Massive.
know, it's not that massive.
Now we need to take Storm off the board,
What?
or he's going to wind up, or not Storm, darkness.
Oh,
Or
thank
he's
you.
going to wind up with the most victory points.
Yeah, you're like, and now I need to take Storm off the board. I'm like, what? Storm is like the losing. It's like, why did you do that?
Why have you done this?
Your turn. You still need a Storm piece.
Yeah, I know. I need a Storm piece. Where's Storm?
Right there. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, I'm losing.
Let's do this.
Actually,
He
wait.
wants to kill you, and you want to die.
We must protect this house.
Okay, that's a battle boxing match.
All right. So 1
Pre-battle. Do you have
pre-battle.
any pre-battle stuff?
Yeah, you got pre-battles for
I
me.
don't have any pre-battles, but I do have a battle, but it doesn't
All right.
matter.
Well, we'll do pre-battles first.
Cool.
I'll bring in my Storm bro
Yeah,
because I always have broceps
yeah,
there
you
to
can
back
kill
me
me.
up.
And if I get a kill, you should assign it to your minion, because you need to lose a minion in battle.
I do.
Yeah.
Why do I need
Wasn't
to?
it?
lose
Wasn't it? You need to.
one? No, I need to kill.
He needs to kill a mortal,
Oh.
and you need one of your units to
Like
die.
we're gonna benefit from this mutually. It's just only if I get my kill. So let's find out.
I get a kill.
Of course you kill me, and of course I don't
Oh.
kill you.
Ah, far out.
So, die.
So neither of us get what we
One
want.
for the mad god.
Only
Neither of
chaos
us.
benefits. You have to route. I'm going to choose you to go.
Yeah, ready, route me.
I want you. We could have this
No, no,
again.
this isn't. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We'll have round
This is
2
one.
Electric Boogaloo
Yeah,
later.
I just realized that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you just have
Oh,
another boxing match later.
Oh well. Come on, troll
Sky,
Yeah.
let's see you make it back.
Well, of course I
Well,
got a kill.
You need to get as many points as you can.
Yeah. Oh, well,
And
what have I got?
you're
Oh, I
gonna
got
bring
this guy. That's
guy
right.
here.
All right. Would you be so kind as to let me out of hell, please? I've gone for a hell the last time. No?
You sucked me down there.
All I need to roll is to nothing, and then you just
Yeah,
need to
before
roll
that,
as many
I
kills
know.
as you
I'm
can.
trying to roll as many dice
Yeah,
as
I
I
know.
can.
I'm going to play.
What I will do is I'll summon another
Summon
guy,
another guy,
and then you can initiate the
I'm gonna
combat,
do the
and I will
math.
bring them
This is
both.
awful, this guy. Well, I might as well play it.
And then it'll
Right.
work.
Ryan,
It's
Yeah,
really
what's up?
gonna work.
truth. Select the player. That player must truthfully state what his next action will be,
I'm happy to
in
do
as
that
much
already.
detail as you like.
Yeah.
If you're following
That's
along at
awful,
home,
like,
He just said
I
what
was
he
just
was going to
saying,
do.
He just
this
said-
guy right here is what I'm going to summon
He's
to the
gonna
board.
summon.
Right.
And in as much
Anywhere.
detail as I can,
Okay.
right? The intention
So
for
which
this,
hand are you going to pick it up with?
I'm going to
He's
pick it
gonna
up with
summon
this
like
hand
that.
right here. I'm going to
Right.
place it.
That's, what an awful card.
You know what? I'm going to place
And
it
right
here.
here.
In the Sea of Fog. That's fair.
Right.
See
Okay.
if-
And
Fog.
then
And he's
with
gonna-
the intent of having him move
Yeah.
when the troll declares battle next
And then
time,
I'm
so I
gonna
can
do-
roll my second kill of out of 42
Yeah.
dice.
Because each Storm
Well,
Brother
we'll-
rolls
we'll-
like
we'll
how much
replay that
dice?
on the thing, yeah,
How much
thank you.
dice does
Okay,
each Storm
thanks.
Brother roll? Like one.
One.
What a
So that
horrible
means it'll be
card
1,
that
2,
is.
3. That's 3 dice.
Um,
And then
I'm
3
gonna try to
dice.
claw my
That's
way
like-
back in here.
Basically
Oh, well,
nothing
that's
to do
not
with you.
good
Yeah,
chance, because
thank
it's
you.
only one kill.
Right.
But
All right. I'm here.
There's
I'm
still
doing that
better chance.
as
Okay,
stated. Go ahead. Oh, before you do that, Fate gain 1 VP. Then the Empires with the fewest VP gains 2 VP.
Yeah, that's the
So
one
now that
you
will be putting us all even, Steven.
said. Yeah, even Steven. Now everyone's at
Damn,
30,
I didn't
32.
I have 29 more to
32.
go.
That's all it's time for 32.
That was a go.
That was my go. Go
Everyone's
ahead,
at
Chaos.
32. Everyone's gonna win next round.
Nah,
I think you're gonna win.
I think
Why?
you're gonna win. You got
You
more
have a lot of
buildings than we
on
do.
the board.
Well, yeah, I guess. It's basically like Black Goat. Remember when we played that game and I was spreading out so much? We both tied exactly on 31 on Game Over and Cthulhu Wars, and then we both won.
Yep.
Good times.
Now the thing about the blood
That happened, like,
sacrifice
yesterday.
is
Wait, no, last
that you
weekend.
score your victory points before that happens.
I mean, no, not
So
last weekend.
it's not going to help me get buildings off the
This
board during the
Thursday.
scoring phase.
Oh, come on.
Truth.
It's like they're already battling. Like,
Yeah.
they don't need to declare battle. They're already battling. See, he's
Mhm.
already got his
He's already
mace
flying
held
through the
up
air.
or whatever.
With the greatest of
I
ease.
don't-
Hey, what are you doing?
It's another Elder God.
It's another. It's
Like,
an
wait for next game.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the
Oh.
brother. What?
Oh, snap.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh, shakalaka.
Oh, you know what? Not that.
Hmm?
I'll spend 1.
Oh,
The
you're
battle
already
there.
spending one. Oh. Oh, bye bye.
Oh, is that
Is it gone forever, or do I get a room?
now, could you just keep on doing that? And if I say that goes
That means
forever,
that-
then does that
Your
mean?
marker goes on here.
What does that mean?
It means you're immune to oblivion until your marker comes off
When
Yeah,
does my
so-
marker come off?
during the power phase. It won't matter anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's gonna
Yeah, I'll
get
be limited, but I
higher.
don't think I'm gonna get 4 buildings out anyway. So yeah, obliviate it.
Yeah, obliviate it. It doesn't matter. And you're still gonna be immune.
Your turn.
This
Okay.
means you're more inclined to go after darkness now.
Okay, let's start another battle. Boom, battle. Let's roll.
Oh, all right. So pre-battle, Brosefs come in.
Bro.
Now I've got
Oh,
two Storm Bros.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 dice for him.
Yeah, okay, let's just hope I roll nothing and you roll like as much kills
Hurt
as
me,
you can.
baby. Come on.
All right, I'll go first this time. Come on.
Okay,
No! All right, you gotta attack
okay,
Super
let's,
Troll.
let's hope I don't roll a kill, so you have more of a chance of killing me
Yeah.
again. Oh, okay. It's better than
You route me first.
Which one is going to
choose which one's gonna route.
Probably.
Probably this guy, because he can just go
Probably,
back
yeah,
in
that
again.
guy. So you send him wherever you want. Okay. And
Well,
then-
actually, to defend this guy.
fair enough.
Okay.
All right. And I'll have this guy go here.
Technically, rules-wise, the attacker gets routed first, just so that's clear.
Oh, in that case,
Yeah, the attacker gets routed first.
In
That's
that
why we
case-
routed this first.
yeah,
Remember
no,
that.
still there.
The defender doesn't even have to pick
Sorry.
which unit gets routed
I'm
until
routing
the
this guy
attacker
here.
has
So if
routed.
you want to route somebody to here, I can do that guy there.
Okay.
So he's routed you here, and then he picks who to route after you've been routed,
Right.
Yeah,
and
so
then
then.
you decide where it goes.
Yeah, and then.
Oh, sorry. If you're comfortable still
Oh,
fighting
wait.
until I
So
can
you
actually
route
roll
that
my
guy
dice.
here, and then.
The
these
intent
guys-
is I'm going to try to do. I swear I'm rolling as hard as I can.
Well, it's not
No.
even.
It's
It's
trying.
just
Advice for
not
you.
working.
It's not happening.
Advice for you.
Yeah.
Work on getting those other buildings out, and let him spend the power to fight, instead of you spending the power to fight.
Okay.
One sweet day.
Scott?
Well, yeah, I knew I was
Alright.
spending it, but I
Sure,
thought
claw,
I would.
claw my empire back.
I was only gonna spend that when I was up to 3, so I'll still have enough to do spend and like upgrade or whatever. I don't know. Or I could do upgrade then spend. Yeah, that'll be better. Wait, no. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, whose turn?
My turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna let you spend then.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna do whatever I'm gonna spend to and like, I don't know, upgrade. Which thing's more safe? This thing looks safe.
Yeah.
I'll spend 1, so lose a victory point to lose that.
Whee.
Gates of Dawn.
Oh, now Sky, you can't see it, but Sky's at 31 now. Everyone else is at 32. So Sky's the only one that's at 31.
Storm.
Storm and Chaos and me, Darkness. Alright, 32.
You can't go there
I
from
can't go there.
unless teleport. Oh, you don't have
I don't have
teleport.
teleport. So what I'll do instead
Yeah, you should get teleport. Well, actually, you have to get teleport.
is move this guy. Oh no, I will.
Try to get that guy to the
I'll
battle
summon.
area.
What am I doing? I'll summon. That
Wait,
guy.
are you gonna battle?
You've forgotten your basic Cthulhu Wars.
I've forgotten my basic abilities of just recruiting a unit.
And then, are we gonna battle
battle here.
still?
You're immune to oblivion.
We will if I've got like enough
Okay.
time to do what I need to do.
So anyway,
Your turn.
now it's just up to you
If you
to
want to
battle.
fight, oh, it's up to me to battle.
Yeah, because I
Fair
got
enough.
0 power now.
I know you did what you had to do. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm sorry, my guys suck.
I would put these guys anywhere on the board. Where did? Okay, put it right there.
Sure.
At least this
Yeah.
guy's
Is
here.
that a
Just,
spot? Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
No, okay. I was just.
okay, so now it's just up to you to try and do the battle
Mm.
stuff.
Truth.
Wait, what's
Not
this one
something really
again?
good here, unfortunately.
Brown Fester. Squirrel.
Sorry.
All they are is just like tall giants that just pose. They don't actually.
Well, I still
fight.
have this rune that I'm gonna play. And I know what I'm gonna. Oh wait, I can't do it actually.
Chaos has so much power.
Chaos is overdoing it. Oh,
Storm.
storm. I gotta declare battle.
I'm delaying
Battle time.
How are you delaying?
because I'm doing 1 point actions every turn.
So are you gonna do 1 point as well then in battle? I guess. Just. Okay. Oh, where's
They
that?
can move to build more places.
They
Right?
can.
Oh, cool. See, so they're allowed to move to different places. Oh, that's cool.
Mhm. Truth.
My turn.
Okay.
So you.
You're out of power.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And I expect it since it was just actually. Wait, if I do this, I can't do it because I can't do it
Yep.
because I didn't have the stuff to do it.
There's
Sorry,
a-
that's yours.
So I can't
Sorry.
do it.
Save it for the end of the game. It'll be worth half a VP.
That's worth one?
Round it up.
All right. I'll do one action to insurgency. Take this and replace it with a temple. With mine.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna face it with a temple.
Mm-hmm. Back to you.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Mhm.
How's he gonna run amok?
Oh,
Start.
we're just gonna do that stuff.
This guy.
Do we, if someone reaches the default,
Yeah,
do we
you
still
know,
resolve the power phase?
You're ahead.
Or does that, how does that work?
It says there's a rare chance that somebody may get to 35 in the power phase.
Right,
So
okay.
it has directions to that. But usually it's going to happen in the council phase, and you just finish the great compromise.
Really play Kingmaker, do we?
Yeah, I know. Everyone's a bad 0 power.
One,
You know what's
two,
gonna happen.
three,
Everyone's gonna go
4,
for me.
5, 6, 7, 8 buildings.
Well, everyone has got a chance to go for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings. And I've only got 5 because he's never given me my building back.
Wait, so I can't give your building back?
Those don't come off until you get a sky or a storm unit. And then you get both gifts, and we get our stuff back.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can move there.
I completely forgot about them.
Is it mine next? Yep.
It is.
We go. As long as you get more gates than me, once it ends, you're gonna have more. So.
I just want to be in the running. Your turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, because this. Wait, what's this gonna do? Just when I play it, that's just gonna.
I'm
do
assuming
whatever
that's
it
at
wants.
least
I'll give
2
you
VP he's got there in the bank.
How much victory points will it give me though at the end?
I don't know
Where
what
it says
depends
on
what
it,
it
if it doesn't
calls.
say anything, it gives you half rounded up. Half
Oh.
a victory point.
Oh,
rounded
I
up.
didn't know that. So I'm still losing the tiebreaker. Yay.
Sorry, who's it?
Me,
I still got got 7. You've got 6 buildings, right? Oh, I know you got 7 as well.
Still.
Scott,
No one's gonna go for this
I want to
game
give
right
someone
here.
a rune or a 2 power.
Wait, have you got a rune where you give someone a rune or 2 power?
Mm.
Huh?
Then I can clear that, get a victory point, maybe chance rune. I'm not looking.
Yeah. Wait, are you allowed to give it to yourself, or does it have to?
Another player. Oh yeah, I'll give it to myself. And
Yeah, just give it to yourself. Give it to another player. Okay, I'll give it to like my shrine over here. That's the shrine.
Oh, yeah, right. Have 2 power.
2 power.
Yep.
Okay. Cheers, mate.
I'm out.
Kingmaker.
Not much I can do, unfortunately. I was almost tempted to give it to you. I thought, yeah, I'll teach these guys a lesson.
Well, right now it's between these two.
Yeah.
I'll spend 2 power to do that.
Okay. How many buildings you got?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you have 8?
No, I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Did you count them?
Yeah, I count that one. 1, 2, 3,
You both have 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
But
And
he's
he's
going to
got a
get a
rune.
victory point from that.
Yes.
Well, how do you know if it's gonna be a victory?
It'll be worth at least 1 victory point. at
Oh,
the end of the
mine.
game.
Oh, that one, yeah. Mine was it. Oh, are they worth 1 victory points at the end of the game?
They're each worth half a victory point, rounded up.
Oh, I would have kept that one. That was my fault. Oh, good.
Oh yeah, it's this between you, cause like you just got 4 only gates. I know you got 5.
I've got 5.
I didn't see that
That's the
gate.
most I can get is
But
8 victory points.
Yeah, and then third.
Which is tied with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're only gonna get up to, what was it, 37 or something? Oh no, 38. Yeah, cause you have a room, which is what you said. All I have to do is just try and get more rooms and more rooms and more rooms. Oh, and I'm gonna get a rune in the power phase as well, cause this is still gonna be in play. If this is still to be in play, gain a rune each power phase. So I'm gonna have 2 runes at the end.
So to initiate a battle with that would cost me a VP, right?
Mhm.
But not to suffer a battle. If you initiate a battle, I don't lose a VP.
That's right.
And since
Does this get no more power if, or get less victory points if there's not another person there? It's the same.
Just less power.
Or will a shrine to mitigate this? To make up for the other
Show it to
shrine.
me.
Is there already a...
To make up for the shrine.
There's
I'm about
already a
to
building
lose.
there.
so now you've got 8 buildings.
Oh shoot, that's the same place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Confused.
Then what I'll do is I will.
Did you spend 1 to battle?
Yes, I did. I had 2. Now I have 1.
Does it let you do that?
Well, didn't
Oh, you
conquest?
declared a battle?
I declared a battle on conquest, and it has nothing. It's a shrine. So yeah.
Okay, so now you have 8 buildings, and I have 8 power, cause including this rune right here. So
I'm
now,
about to lose 1 though to your pulse.
yeah, to my gain 1 rune at the power phase thing.
Oh, you get another rune as well.
Yeah,
does.
because if this is still
Well,
in,
then I'm losing.
if this is still in play,
Oh well.
if this is still in play in the power phase, then I'm gonna gain another rune, and then I can play both of them. If it gives me 2 power, then that's gonna be even better. 2 VP, I mean.
I think you might be in the box seat, I think. He was going to come down to those rune cards, maybe.
When we did our practice rounds, he was just defeating me with 2 factions.
Oh, did you play 2 factions each, did you?
Yeah.
Ah,
For,
okay.
That was a dumb move.
what was the dumb move?
Mine.
No,
No, his. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't realize you couldn't use whirlwind if it was just a building by itself. Otherwise, I wouldn't have moved Molly into there. So if I can do a mulligan, I don't want a mulligan.
Well,
Oh, I'm happy.
there's a
to offer
difference
you
between a
now.
mulligan that's had turns in between and a mulligan that's in the same time.
No one's
For everyone
gonna-
at home,
I
that's
know
true.
There's a difference
This
in
is
mulligans. I
protected.
see.
This protected
But like I
rainbow.
said, I don't want a mulligan anyway.
They just killed me.
I'm
after
just-
that. I'm happy. Even I'm happy to give
I'm
him
just
a
pointing
mulligan,
out that
so-
I made a dumb move because I didn't read the text of Whirlwind.
This right here, this gate is definitely gonna survive because this does 9 combat, and anyway, it's got 2 extra units.
I don't think anyone's fighting
No
you.
one's gonna
Yeah,
hit
and
you.
I'm still gonna get that rune. I'm still
You're
gonna get
okay
that
in your
rune.
fortress.
I'm just
assault.
keeping him here to protect it because I want to keep getting runes.
Darkness is not under assault. Darkness is going to be fine. Oh, that's not true. In outer hell, they could do something.
So
Yeah, out of
one,
hell, it's still got darkness.
Dankness.
What are you doing? You're doing. Oh wait, why are you
What
going
the
back?
deuce? Oh, it's a delay. Okay.
Oh, you're just delaying. Okay.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
I'll make you
What are you-
whatever.
Okay, do as much turns as you want.
I'm out.
Wait, how did you? Oh wait, okay, never mind.
one. Let's go here.
Yep.
One. Let's destroy that.
Oh, are you gonna turn it into one of your gates?
I can't.
Oh, you can. How come?
So that was
Oh,
another
you've already
one?
got them all
Because
out.
you moved one and then you attacked with another
I
one.
spent 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
you
that,
already
okay.
spent 2.
And that one that moved there was a third.
I spent 1 for that.
Now you could just move and destroy another gate. Oh, you're nowhere close to me. You can't really get my gates if you're going to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Hmm.
9, 10.
For what?
Your completed fragments.
Hmm.
1, 2,
Oh, actually, you might win.
4,
Well,
5, 6.
I don't have
what
any.
did you
I don't
get?
have any runes.
What about victory
9.
points for each? What was it called?
Plus you may get
Fragment.
victory points from that.
I don't get runes, whereas you have.
He'll
you
have, he'll
one
have
or
at
two
least
runes.
9. If he gets another one that doesn't give victory points, these will still just be 1. You'll be at 9. So you'll be 1 ahead.
This is.
Are you deciding how to be
Maybe 2.
not king Mick or like be equal?
I'm trying to figure out how to win.
Win.
Because I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right.
So right now,
This is
Whoa,
false
careful,
alarm.
careful,
right now
careful,
you're
careful,
still ahead
Careful, careful, careful.
at 10.
That was on top.
Because
It's
he might end
fine.
up at 9.
Yeah, careful, careful.
If I take a building from you, you'll have 9.
But then.
And right now I have 9.
Mhm.
So it's possible he could win or we could all tie.
I like the
So-
idea of that.
1, move here.
Yeah, I want everyone to tie. I
That's
think that's
fine.
more fair.
Destroy that.
That's fine.
That's as close as I can make it.
Cool. I'm happy
Okay.
with that.
Everyone's at 0.
Because I'd like to share the victory rather than bump
Someone else.
somebody up like my son.
Well, yeah, it's better to share the victory,
Alright.
kind of. And it still air counts as everyone. Well,
Alright.
of course, Andrew's not gonna win.
Power,
Not
you
me.
guys get 1 for Glorantha's blessing,
Yep. 1,
2 for each building type.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I'm up to 9.
So we're at 7.
Screwed up this year.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
What doesn't matter?
Great
You don't-
compromise.
Oh,
Somebody's gonna get 4, 3, 2, 1.
so
Wait, and if
It's
I have
about who
more
gets the
power,
power.
then.
That's right.
Oh, it depends who's
Okay.
first player, though.
And then
shit.
1
You destroyed mine.
1 for each fragment, so I get 3 more for that.
I get 3 more for that.
I get 1. Alright,
I got 2 more for that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you got 2.
oh,
Right.
2?
Yeah, you
And
get
then
2
starting
more.
with you, power phase stuff.
Power face stuff.
If anything that happens in the
I
power
don't have
phase.
anything on power face. I've only got cancel phase, ongoing, and battle. I don't have any.
What are you?
Dark Sea, don't you get a rune?
I guess that.
Okay.
And then any trolls in your pool? No? Okay. So that's your other rune.
So he's got 2 runes right now.
That's your other rune.
so can I resolve it in any order I like?
Any order you like.
So I'll do the soul energy, 3 power, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then the Blaze of Light, remove on your great decree. No, I can't do that. No, all good.
It is on a great decree.
Both gifts on your great decree. There's only one there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't do that. I stuffed up.
Yeah, they both have to be filled up. Okay.
What power are you on?
We'll fact that later and see if
I don't.
If
It
it
says
has to be
you both gifts.
Remove
So I'm
both.
guessing if there's not another one there, you can't. That's my fault. I screwed that up.
What
Power
power
phase
is he?
stuff?
What power is he on?
11.
and I'm on 10. So if I don't take a 2 VP hit to gain 4 power, he'll get 4 and win. If I take the 2 VP hit though, then I'm only getting a max 2
How much
VP.
do you have?
He will get 3.
Yeah, I have 11. I'm the only one who has
You don't know what
the
his other
half.
rune is.
Yeah, no, yeah. I've got to do it, otherwise I definitely lose. So I'll take the 2 VP
It's
hit,
2 VP.
and I'll become judge.
Oh,
well,
you're a judge.
let-
Yeah,
maybe.
of course you're becoming.
Well,
I can't be first
you
player.
can't be judge.
Yeah, you can.
And then my turn, we do that. That's not 10 or higher. And festering and chaos feature. So 1, 2,
Can you be judge?
3.
No.
I can be judge.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Wait, how can?
But you
have to
can't be first
5.
player though.
Yeah, but you
so
can't
you'll
be
get the
first
first-
player.
6.
You won't
So
get the option. if
You
someone else
can't be
takes
the
it.
first player that obviously you choose
So,
to be judge.
Doesn't. All right. So I get the first pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
get the
obviously
first
I'm
pick,
going
and
to
you're
choose
obviously
Minimum
The judge,
power
yeah.
roll.
is the
I
first
don't think
player.
anyone is too low.
Mm.
So you get first power, choose direction. Not that it matters if you're going to be judge anyway.
I'm going to be judge. So I go down
Alright.
to 7 power, and I get 4 VP from where I am currently.
Not yet. We're not on the great compromise yet. Get your power back. Ain't such a hurry.
Sorry.
All right. 1 VP for building you have in play. Starting with you. Was
1,
that
2,
8?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4,
37.
5, 6, 7.
Plus 2
For
for
what?
completed fragments.
Yeah.
I have 5, 37, plus 3 completed fragments.
Mm-hmm.
How many buildings you got?
I got
In
1,
play.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Plus 1 completed fragment.
Yeah.
And I've got
2,
3. No,
3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
and
3.
And 1 complete.
1 completed fragment.
Oh no, Andrew didn't
Okay,
win.
and then starting with you, council phase stuff.
Okay.
Cancel face.
In my council phase, I choose to gain 1 VP, and you can have 2 power.
Yeah, yep.
Oh no.
For kinship.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I got.
That's all my council phase stuff.
Okay.
Wait, how do you just?
Is this removed from the game permanently, or do I get a rune?
Don't give him a rune.
No,
Give
I'm
me a
not
rune.
giving you a rune.
Come on,
No.
give me a rune.
No family ties here.
Yeah.
Alright,
No, I guess not.
that's out of the game.
Just
And no
gonna
other.
get 2.
Well, of course not. I'm
Play.
trying to win.
And
But
I thought
would
we
like it to
won.
be a tie, I guess.
3, 2, 1.
This is
You all lose a power.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've still got 10.
Okay.
And I think that's it
Now we do the.
for that. Alright.
No.
Great compromise.
Yeah. All right. I choose to be
Lose
judge.
half. And you gain 4.
Mm-hmm. The sky will gain 3.
3.
You've got 1, and you've got another. Now, is there anything
Why can't I do
after
my
this?
cancel phase? When can I do my cancel phase?
You already should have done that.
You should have already done council phase.
Okay, then can I gain
You
a
were-
rune?
For what? Oh, for yeah.
Oh,
black
for black
market?
market? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm
Alright.
obviously gonna spend 2 power to get it.
Oh, obviously.
Another one?
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
Not another one.
Oh,
No, I already got
If
it.
he's
Oh, you
spending
got
2
it. Oh,
power,
sorry.
Well,
you
that
get it.
solves
Put that
my
face down.
problem. So
Yeah, I
you're
was
gonna
gonna
give me
say-
2, and
yeah,
darkness gets 1.
2.
Yeah.
All right. But do the powers trigger, or do you only get to count them half?
If it says it can be used in the council phase, then it can be used in the council phase. Otherwise, it's just
This is my 3 extra
you can see the
VP stuff.
score.
I got
works
3
out well.
extra VP thingy stuff.
All right. That was a great compromise.
Yep.
We're over 35.
Mm.
You can reveal these. Mine is worth 1 whole point.
And
This is worth a point, this is worth a point, and this says gain 1 VP as
Nope.
well. So.
Gain 1 VP, gain 1 VP, and then this is worth half a point rounded up.
so tie.
1, 2, 3.
Darkness and
Oh.
storm.
Wait, is that a tie? Oh, that's a tie.
Well done.
Oh wait, you were 1 less.
2.5 rounded up to 3.
Yeah, so that rounded
There's
up
no
to 3.
tiebreaker or?
Nope.
No?
Shared victory.
Well done.
Yay.
Storm and darkness.
Well done.
GG.
Well done.
Oh,
Well
what
done.
hand?
And yes,
Yeah, mine's alright.
I balance the scoreboard for you guys so you could tie. Congratulations.
Balance.
Thanks.
I have 1 short.
Good game.
It's nice that there's balance in chaos.
So if you didn't take away those
Close
2
game.
buildings, then you would have won, right?
Oh yeah, I think
Oh.
I think
I think I-
if you're
You had that one horrible
Chaos
turn
had
where
it.
you decided to be the judge, and that just ended it.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I gave you a
I
Am
wasn't
I
expecting
right?
everyone just to dogpile.
If
am
I
I
gave-
right in saying that I would have gone last. If everyone wanted to pass on being the judge, I would have been forced to be the judge, but as
No.
the last player. No one.
You can say no, and nobody's the judge.
Oh. Okay, that would be interesting. I
Okay.
was feeling this lump in my throat. Of, oh no, I cannot afford to be the judge. I need all the power in the world right now.
You can choose not to.
And if I chose to give you like a rune, it could have been game 2 VP, and then you could have won.
I like that.
Yes.
Rabbit in headlock.
But I feel it was
Good
fair.
game.
Yeah,
Thumbs
good
up.
game.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like it. Very
I
good.
feel it was fair. I mean, there was. This game is about politics as
Mhm.
well. Yeah, you can't.
And I tried not to king make at the end. I thought that we could all tie, but then I was like, oh, the great compromise. I forgot all about it.
Oh yeah, that thing that the other gods who are not chaos do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was worried about
think
that
what-
too
what-
because
what-
I knew in order to do that I had to do the inferiority
The,
complex. Which
Yeah,
makes
you
it-
had to do
I think
that
what's
unique ability.
made you not get there, and it was that dice roll with that. I was like, what?
I would have had at least one more rune, which could have
Yeah,
been victory
that
points.
could have been-
If the
I reckon
Chaos
that was
Rift
the
had stayed
sign,
out
yeah.
there one more time.
Yeah, that was unlucky. I mean,
Yeah,
your
that
game
was- I
was a
reckon that
bit
was-
ruined by harsh luck. Otherwise, you did exactly what you needed to do.
I also don't like only having 6 brews as combat units, but it turned out alright. I like the embedded chaos nests.
Those are good. So before I leave, I'd love to see some of the extras, but we might turn off
Some of the what?
some of the extra like bits, or are you not taking
Yeah.
them?
I've taken them all out and looked at them.
Very good.
Thumbs
game.
up from everybody
Enjoy
here.
it.
That's
Yeah.
good.